Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us on this very special show. 3 big hours. Okay, we got some really, really cool items tonight. So hope you can stay with us. This is what's happening tonight. I've got, in our very first hour, we're going to bring you our most affordable diamond studs ever. And okay, this is really for a purpose, guys. This is really, I mean, if you know what's going on in jewelry for your ears, you know that there are 2 things happening: micro studs and hoops. And usually it's the mini, the huggies, the micro studs that are so popular, especially for multiple piercings. So tonight, we're going to bring you our first ever in this size. We've got 10-point diamonds. They are VS. They're in solid gold, and I'm really excited to show them to you. They're perfect for gifting. If you know the younger gals as well who would like to have some natural, really, really good diamonds. And but they're also good for everybody who's got, again, that multiple look that is just so popular. And so we're going to talk about those in this first hour. They're amazing. And I'll tell you, the price, well, we got stories and reasoning why they're so unbelievable. They're just, they're so good. So stay with us. It's a dainty, petite stud. You're going to love them. We also have a major turquoise. It's Sleeping Beauty. We've got a gorgeous pendant for you for our big turquoise lovers. It's a 4-carat plus, but it's also done with a lot of diamonds. So looking forward to that, because sometimes we don't see a lot of turquoise, but a lot of diamonds. We've got one in a style that is, I know we've had it once before and it was so popular. Then my dream ring is here. It's just hands down my dream ring. We've got a blue wing block D. It is out of the museum collection, literally saved. Should have been going to a museum, but it's a 9-carat 17 Asher, and it's in a bridge that is custom made for that Asher. So if you are like me and you like the best color, you want the most amazing cutting, you want a designer custom made piece all around it, we got you covered tonight. Can't wait to show it to you. It's coming up as well. And then if that's a little too much, we've got a 4-carat Asher. So I brought something out for all of our Asher cut lovers in the blue wing block D. But if you want something really, really prized and special, we got it for you. So there are options in blue wings. We got 3 wheels. Oh, and one of our wheels, iconic. We have a wheel of pink diamonds. It's 4 separate pieces. There are 20-point pink diamonds on this wheel. 20 points, which I know, you know, we all know should be about $6,500 to $7,500 on this show. And we got the best values on planet Earth. What you're going to see tonight, one has a cert, the other 3 do not. We're going to let you choose. Do you want a smaller stone with a cert? Do you want a bigger stone without a cert? But the value is unbelievable. So make sure, I'll be doing those right at, let's say, top of the hour, 8 o'clock Pacific time. In the meantime, we'll have a wheel in this hour of some really special one-of-a-kinds that are just fabulous. We also have a museum wheel a little bit later. I have had pieces here recently that are museum pieces to our show that have been marked down like they're nothing. So make sure you stay with us. Like that big Rubellite. Somebody's been after that big Rubellite, the elongated cushion cut with the big yellow diamonds on the sides. That is marked down like I cannot believe, among many others. And we have our largest black diamond we've had in a long, long time. This one's a 431. So if you're going, oh, a 4-carat diamond sounds good, we got one for you, and it's all faceted. So it's a big show. Want to just shout out Leslie. Leslie, we've got your morganite whenever you're ready. So just say the word, Leslie. I got it for you, ready to go. It's a 5-carat, and it's a fancy cut, and you'll love it. And the value, again, I don't know. Did like the what do we call her? The markdown fairy? What, I gotta come up with a better name. It seems like something magical is happening here with all these discounts tonight, and I cannot wait to share them all with you. So again, if you have any requests, let us know. We're happy to help you out. Also got museum pieces like the big Alexandrite. I've got a Alexandrite that's a 4-carat plus. So it seems like 4 is the magic number. We got a 4-carat Asher, we got a 4-carat Alexandrite, we got a 4-carat black diamond. I mean, we got some really special pieces. So let's get started. Jess, can I call them your favorite already? She saw these earlier and she's like, I don't even know what those are, but I love them. This is really fascinating. And you know, we're only a month or so away, a month and 2 days from Valentine's Day. So let's take a look at some heart shapes to start the show because we love you and we love that you're here to be a part of this special night. So happy Wednesday, one and all. Let us know if you have anything you're looking for, or if you want to see something I mentioned right up front, we can do that. But here's 5417. It's a one only, and these are, I'm so glad we're seeing like the triumphant return, the re-emerging of these really crazy cool garnets, which are also a celebration of this month's birthstone. This is 5417, and they're actually 209 in heart shapes. And yes, those are garnets, but they're not just any old garnet. Those are royal Zambarans. We've got, I think, the king and the queen there. Can we call them the king and the queen of hearts? Sort of, right? It's royal Zambaran. I mean, I feel like I feel like we need the castle. Maybe the guards out front with some trumpets, announcing their arrival, like doo 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 doo. You know what I mean? Never really experienced that, but I had a dog once who demanded that every time she walked in a room, trumpets played. So if that gives you any idea. And so I obliged, not with real trumpets, of course, but, doo, 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 doo. So I've had practice. But anyway, this is going to be our Royal Zambaran color shifting garnet in heart shapes. Oh, special shout out to Nathan and Lauren, who were watching. They're still celebrating. Listen, they live in Georgia, so they're celebrating. They're taking every single championship there is. So anyway, hi Nathan, hi Lauren, thanks for the email. Also, Cindy sent you an email, got your ring today, and so Cindy in Ohio. And Cindy in Ohio, but not to be outdone by Sandy in Washington. Hey, Sandy, I got a big box today. I haven't had time to actually get into the contents, but Sandy, thank you. I guess it's I don't know, a New Year's or a belated Christmas gift. So thank you, Sandy. So anyway, let's start with this. It's one pair only. There's diamond weight as well, and that's going to be 33 points in VS diamonds going around and around your heart shapes. And so they're the heart shapes with the halos. It is the Royal Zambaran that we love, but what's tricky is matching these stones up because of the color shifting property they have. Please remember, this is not a color change, but it's a color shift. So what you might see in one light, like more cranberry or more, in this case, I would say more of a plum color, that would shift. So if you're in a little bit brighter light, you might see more reds. If you're in a little bit dimmer light, you might see more blues. They tend to just kind of magically kind of change without actually having to change your full light source. Whereas color change stones, it's a little trickier to see that color change take place because you're looking to, change your environment entirely. This one, you don't have to. So as they move, even as you're wearing them and as they move, you'll see different types of tones really come forward and announce themselves, with or without trumpets are optional. So, you make your decision there. But let's take a look at this. I've got one pair, and these Zambarans, I've got a ring too. So come on over. Should I come back? Okay. I was like, whoa, I almost hurt my back there. Anyway, so this is going to be a really, really special way to go. And heart-shaped stones, white gold or yellow gold or rose gold, that's going to be also your choice. And let me show one to you from a distance so you can get a little more familiar. Actually, the post too, I'm going to point out, the post is not actually centered. It's right behind the cleft. So when you see this, it's actually going to, because there's really no other way you would orient a heart shape, right? I don't think you're going to put them to the sides, and I don't think you're going to put them, if I can rotate, upside down. So you're going to wear them only one way. So we kind of orient the post towards the top. So you can see right there. It's right behind the cleft or the center top of that stone. So there it is from a distance. I'll get you measurement here as well. Yeah, just get my ruler. And there it is. That's going to be a little bit over, just a little bit over 1/4 of an inch from top to bottom. And I'll try one on for you. And you know what we'll do? We'll mark them down. We can't keep our Zambarans in stock. But how lovely is it to get two, I say, in one fabulous rare cut there. So you got a really, really, really special look. And guess what we're doing? Instead of, and give me a second because I'm actually going to just go ahead and preview that stud that's coming up for you while I'm at it, so you can get a little familiar and acquainted as you see the Zambaran here. In its size, you'll see that stud that we have coming up in just a little bit. We're probably going to do those actually in the first hour. So you won't have to wait too long on those. And let me rotate that heart shape. I don't have a backing for it, but here's an idea. Just to give you kind of a for instance there, and then those studs are coming. Yay! So take a look. There's the heart shape again. Oh, don't fall out. I don't have a backing, so again, that's just a size reference there, but let's take a look up close. Get them out the door. Not even gonna be, I love this, they're not even gonna be $1,000 or $9.99. Call me quickly, guys. This is quite a show we have planned for you. So for those of you that love an ear stack, or as they're called, an earscape, you got to let me know because we have those diamond studs coming up in just a little bit. And I've got fingerprints on this one, of course, because you saw me just touch it. So here's what we'll do. Instead of $9.99, yes. Oh, good. I'll show her ring next. You got it. Thank you, Leslie. Hi, Leslie. Let's do this. Not even $9.99 or $8.99 or even $7.99. Send them out heart shapes, Valentine's Day plus January. So I don't know, garnet for January birthdays and Valentine's, you know, it's coming up on the 14th, right? So not this 14th. that would be Friday. Not that one. But you know, you got a month, but how nice to have something tucked away and ready to go. Make them $777 for the pair, and then we will show a fancy morganite. I actually do have a ring too in the Royal Zambaran, just one. So, you know, we'll help somebody grow the collection of Zambarans here. I actually have a 7-carat, well, it's $6.99. So I've got one of our bigger Zambarans here in a ring as well. So that's going to be a coming, so stay with us. And then let's show Leslie her ring. Those are available if you would like. And then 5416 is next. This is really funny. The picture, Jess, I don't know if you have access to the pictures that are on the bags, but it looks, it'll make you hungry. It looks like, did you see that? I'll try to show you guys. It's so funny. Anyway, here's what the ring looks like, which the ring, I can't guarantee you that's going to make you hungry, but on the bag, for whatever reason, there's shadows on the stone, so it literally looks like a slice of pepperoni pizza on the bag. So I would never get that impression by looking at the stone, but just on the bag, if you guys have access to the picture, it's literally looks like, yeah, like, you know, we're selling pizza. Anyway, 5416 is the item number. How special is this ring? It's fancy. It's not a kite cut. It's listed as a kite cut, so it's not. It's, yeah, it's a really, really special look here. You've got this really cool modified trillion, so it's a little more elongated on one end, and then instead of being a flat side at the base there, it's actually got a little curvature to it. It's a 5/16 on this fancy cut modified trillion, and it's also 20 points in diamonds going around it. Now it's a big stone, and I know she can handle that because we've shopped together a long time. I know she likes a big stone, right? And a fancy cut is always really appreciated. So is she a 5 3/4? So this is made for her. Okay. So I won't. So 5/16 is the center stone, and then let me show you here. It looks like we made it ready to go for her. Let's also do 5/16 plus 20. So it's 20 points is the diamond weight. It's in the rose gold as is, which is such a beautiful way to show off this amazing color saturation of this, and then the fancy cut. Because again, look at how it intensifies. Because you have, instead of the facets meeting up more angularly, because the bottom has got that sweep and that curve, it's really attractive, and you almost see those kind of almost like a lavender blue. So let me try this on for her. It looks like it's ready to go. If she is a 5 3/4, Jess, it's ready for her. It's a 5 3/4 right now, and it is also, I mean, that's one way to wear it. Obviously, you could reverse it and, you know, go upwards if you want to, but it's a really, really, really special stone. And look at the kind of just depth it has. And you know what we're going to do? This is one of those shocking prices, one of many today that I saw and I was just completely surprised by. That's only... It's supposed to be $29.99. It's not even close. It's $9.99 for this one-of-a-kind morganite in that beautifully different, bold, unusual cut that we have. So it's a one only. Don't forget our Royal Zambaran heart shapes are still here. I'm moving quickly. I like to show you a lot of jewelry. I like to show you something fresh every kind of turn we make throughout the show. So you're going to see a lot of fabulous ideas. But look at how pretty that is from all the angles. There's that side profile. It's got that amazing way. Obviously, it's going to sit up a little bit because it's that really special modified cut. Being a bigger stone that it is, 5/16. So we'll take one more look at it. And Jess, does she like this one? Oh, good. Oh, that one's already gone. Congratulations on that one. Now, I do want to show you, since I mentioned it, here's the Zambaran ring that oh, wow. I can honestly say I had the most red stone the other day, Sunday, I believe it was, that I've ever seen. Most cranberry red. This is more like hot, hot fuchsia pink. Wow. What a stone. Wait till you see this again facing up, and oh no, we didn't. Oh my goodness, those are pink diamonds on the sides. Okay, come on in. You got to be a part of this one fast because you know we have one. Even though I know that Sunday stone I had was 6+, but it was 6 just over. This is almost 7 carats. Item number is 5372. Please dial in early on this one. I mean, I beg of you. There will be probably a parade of collectors out there that would love to own this stone. And I'm going to bring the value. I know it's our big stone. I know it's an amazing look. I know it's got that $6.99 size. I know it's loaded with pink diamonds on the shoulders there, which are 11 points of pink diamonds. 6 stones, 11 points. How fabulous is that? And it's a $6.99. So again, we're talking 1 point shy. And it's not a Rubellite. It's again, it's got the color of it looks, see, this is crazy. I mean, I'm going, here's the Royal Zambaran ring. It's a Rubellite. It's not a Rubellite. That's what's so incredible. But we've never, ever, ever seen a Zambaran look like this. It's the coolest thing ever. We have a Rubellite later, is this one that's going on sale, that big stone, that's also 7 carats. This is the Royal Zambaran. So again, you've got a very, very, very special stone here. It's shining up pinks and reds. I know we talk about color shifting from purple to blue to pink, but it's actually got more reds and more hot, hot pinks. And it's a 6 carat 99. It's a 6.99. It's amazing. So here's what we're going to do. I'm really excited about this one, but we only have one, so I hope you'll call me early because this, I know, any logical kind of pricing structure you would look at should be like $4,500 for this piece. It's not $4,500. We have one. It's in the rose gold. I would just leave it just like that. You actually have the option to change that if you want to, but given the fact that those are pink diamonds on the sides, yeah, there's that too. I know. And it's not going to be $4,500. So this is amazing. And those are not white diamonds, they're pink. So how fabulous and special and rare and unusual is this? And yet it's not even going to be $4,500. Just get ready. I have nobody on the phone line, so it's wide open to a collector right here, right now. But I wouldn't wait if I were you. Don't wait. Please don't wait, because this is where we're giving away jewelry, even though it's brand new with all these rarities built in. And that doesn't even look like a Zambaran. It's got that really bright, pinky, hot pinky red. It's so unbelievable. And these are not always clean either. Take a look. This one's clean. So you got all that size. Again, watch this as it just faces up to you. So when you look directly at that stone, that's what you see. It looks like it's lit up from the inside. Those are, 3 big pink diamonds, 3 on each side, in that triangular kind of setting. It looks gorgeous in the rose. I'm not going to make it $4,500. That's what it should be for a big, big museum stone. That's the best Zambaran we've had. Done, point blank, done. I mean, that's just it. That's the best one. And yet I'm going to just make sure we got a caller out there who says, I love it, but I don't want to break the bank. That's exactly the opportunity we have here right now. It's not even $4,500 or $35 or $25 or $15. This is just rare. Take a look at this on the hand too, so you can see how amazingly beautiful this is in all of that stunning, stunning color. And guys, we have been bringing Zambarans the last couple of days. They have been flying. So I know that also means a lot of people have been missing out. Don't want you to miss out on a piece this rare, especially when it's $999. With your pink diamond collectibles right there. Now, we'll see a pink diamond wheel a little bit later, but that's going to be, I mean, honestly, guys, this is the value right there. I mean, I don't know. We've got center stones that are larger in the pink diamond wheel. This is a way to get your rarity of the pink diamonds and your rarity of our simply the best Zambaran we've seen all at one time, all together. Take a look at that. That is, you want that one? I'm sure that one is going to be in a, yeah. We know it's going to be a lot of people. It's just a matter of who can dial in first and fastest to get that one. So, and we still have the heart shapes, but they're not quite as red. Yeah, the heart-shaped earrings have a little more of that purple plummy, but again, when you've got a color shifting stone that kind of changes by the moment, you've got some versatility there. So, you know, don't worry about that too much. I would never worry if a Zambaran doesn't really have to be like an identical match, because they have that shifting ability. So that's a one only, and it's $9.99. We'll see who's got it. That's available at the moment, so we'll give it 30 seconds, then we'll move on. And don't forget, there's also a big, big value on pink and white diamonds together as well that you will love, and our white diamond earrings that are by far our most affordable you've ever seen. So get ready on that. And then we do have, for those of you wondering, because I have had, now this would be my 5th show in a row with one of these stones. I have one more museum collection diaspore. It's that color changing diaspore with more color than we've seen before. That is going to be coming up. So every time I've had one, I started these Thursday last week, had one Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have one more today. So, and it's a 6 carat. Wait a minute, that's quite a bit larger than what we've even shown you. So we've been mostly hanging out in the 2 to 4 range. We're gonna show you a 6 carat plus in the best. So if you love our diaspores ordinarily, wait till you see this material, especially if you haven't already. It is super stunning. So let's take a last look at that Zambaran. It's still here, so I don't know. I can't figure it out, but that is our one only in that particular stone, $9.99 on that one. So let's get to it, guys. We've got a really special pair of diamond earrings coming up, plus a wheel on the way, and an opal pendant that's brand new. That one should go. Look again one more time at those unusual and brightest as can be. And with the pink diamonds on the sides, that is gorgeous, isn't it? So you got some good material there and super clean and well cut. I love that it's a really rounded type cushion. Each edge, each one of the four sides has got a little curve to it. So it really does almost look like an oval when you see it from a distance at first glance. So it's here if you want it. And coming up next, okay guys, get ready. We've got the most gorgeous Padparasha. And then there is a wild, I got to show this to you because it's the largest black diamond I think we've ever had on the show, and yet it's all faceted, which is what tends to be what everyone's looking for, is that faceting that makes it such a wow because, yeah. All right, Denise, thank you so much. Denise has got that royal Zambaran. Now here is the black diamond. Wow. So you see that instant flash. It looks like a boom right there. That's going to happen all over the stone from side to side, top to bottom, because this is really, when I first saw one, and I'll literally never forget the day. It was many years ago, long before TVON existed. I saw my first ever, and it was an oval, and I purchased it on the spot before the show even started that night because I wanted to get it from my mom because I thought it'd be so cool to get a big black diamond, but I'd never seen that special facet pattern like this, and it really does bring an opaque stone to life. This is a large diamond. It's item number 5343. It actually is all 14 karat gold, and then you have this amazing facet pattern along a very large surface area because this stone is, yes, an oval, but then instead of being a flat table facet across the top, it's all like, think of like a pyramid, or like, you know, you might think of Epcot, or you might think of, if you're on the West Coast, you might think of the, well, it used to be called the Cinerama Dome. So it's kind of carved and faceted in that way. It's a 431. So it's a big diamond. I mean, there aren't many opportunities in life to get a 4 karat plus diamond. This is where you get it. Plus 36 in the white diamonds all around it, down the sides. How about that split shank, but not as wide? It's just, again, tapering a little bit to give you a little bit of extra beauty there. And it's a one only. So come on down. We got a big stone here. And if you've ever wanted, I have a large black diamond in my own collection. Like I said, I gifted one like this to my mom. It is just, when you wear one, there's this empowering feeling, by having a very large diamond on your hand, but also just the mystique of it, the fact that it's an opaque stone, but it's still giving you that vitreous luster. It's got this really amazing kind of metallicized kind of luster to it. And then this facet pattern is really, for my money, once you've seen this facet pattern, I don't think you want to go with a regular one anymore. And mine is standard, and I kind of wish it was all faceted like this. So it's a really special idea. It's a huge stone, and we're not making it $48.99. So that's the best part of all. Here's that little split shank that just revs up towards that halo. And we only have one. You can change the gold. So we decided to put it in the luxury yellow, but certainly if you want it in white gold, there's a very different look. Oh, wow. Now that's got some presence to it, right? So if you wanted to go, again, super, like, again, stark spectator, you can go with the white gold. If you want, I personally love a black diamond and rose gold, so you can do that as well. So you have those options. And again, if you like the yellow gold, there you go. So here's what we'll do. We'll blow it out. You like this one already? Let's give them a huge value. I don't suppose they're saying sold at $48.99 because they're like, that's low up there. So she's going to do what she, live up to her namesake. Let's go low and make it not even 4, not even 3, not even 2. Okay, now, $19.99 for a 4 karat 31. All faceted. Now that you see it, when you really get to see this move, that's when you really start to appreciate that facet pattern. And it's not just a couple, it's really prismatic, the way it's faceted all across the entire surface of the stone. So all the way up the sides, all the way down to the very girdle of the stone, which is that very outside edge. And that's gone. And let me know what gold color they change. I'm just curious, like if they change it, because I'm curious. And then look at this. Speaking of fancy diamonds, well, here's pink and white. In a designer style that I ask you to hold off judgment and reserve judgment till you see it on the hand because it's prettier. It's 214. It's the item number. So I just really, again, part of the beauty of this is that open sort of circular nature that it creates. And right now, when it's on the wheel, you see a lot of the back of it. I don't want you to see that. When you see that on the hand, it gives you a very different look. So the item number is 214. It's got exactly 53 points in the pink and exactly 53 points in the white. As you can tell, it's a very symmetrical design here. They're mirror image sides, but it also has a very designer kind of status look to it. And as pieces are going, I think the heart-shaped Zambarans are all we have left here in the earrings. The big Zambaran is gone, and of course that morganite gone as well. And now this one's going to be gone in a big hurry because this was one of those values. I know we're 23 minutes in, but yes. Oh, yellow. They're going to keep it the way it is. Fantastic. I was just curious. I just, there's such a different look. Just keep it in mind for future reference. Depending on black diamonds and what color they're set in, there's such a different look, but they all work. They just give you very different vibes. So I was just curious what they chose, and congratulations there. So let's talk about this pink and white designer ring, giving you obviously a carat 06 in total weight here. But again, as promised, you got to see it on. And these diamonds don't just stop at the halfway point. They go a little bit further than that. And yet, if you're looking for a really striking band, you want like a large look, a large wow, but you don't want something that's sitting up high. I mean, I don't know about you, but every time I'm leaving the house, I've got gloves on, and it's 80 degrees, so it's not because of the cold. I'm just trying to, So, I've never been conscious of that. Being a Southern California girl, I've never been conscious of that whole idea that, I get it. People in cold climates for a lot of the year have to think about, I still want to wear my jewelry, but I'm putting gloves on all the time, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. So now I get that concept. So, again, this is a really wearable ring, which you can still see the low profile it has. So there's not a lot to worry about as far as how it sits or how, what's the comfort level going to be. It's wider through the back, so you are getting a lot of gold presence despite the open work of it and the open nature. But you're going to see what we can do here to really wow you. This is one of, I think, the shockers of the night as far as value is concerned. And you have it right here with the pinks and the whites. So we've already seen pink diamonds as an accent to Royal Zambaran. Now seeing it yet again, but as this very, again, two-tone effect, which it will remain that way, to again have that perfect white diamond show off in the white. And then, same goes for the pink diamonds in the rose. That just works. So it's a really special design, but that open work is really fabulous. And it is not going to be anything like that $23.99 it used to be hanging out at. We're actually going a lot lower than that. And then don't forget, diamond studs are coming up at the bottom of the hour. It's only 4 minutes away. So we're getting into the diamond studs early so that you don't have to wait too long for those. And they're a great gift idea. And they're great for all the younger gals too, who are just starting out, but we'll get into it. So this is what we'll do on our, again, one and only. So a lot of one onlys throughout the show. How about this? You know what? Not even $2,000, not even going to be $15 or $14.99. I just really think, again, there's that width, so you don't need to actually size up. It's something I found to be very true to size, but look at the inside, how it's finished with all that gold that's mirror finished. One more time on the hand, so you can see how, again, wearable, and it's really going to be affordable. And maybe, again, kind of like the way the pink diamonds coordinated with that Royal Zambaran, this could be one of the most affordable ways to ever try pink diamonds in your collection, because it's not 14 or 13 or 12. There is more gold in this ring than we surpassed the gold price a long time ago. But it's not 14 or 13 or 12 or 11, and it's not even $10.99. Think about this as one of the more striking, beautiful bands with such a different look. But remember also, we're sizing, as always, so you can think about a wider band here or here, middle finger, index finger, but it's not even $10.99. This is a giveaway. Out and out, utter giveaway. It's got more diamond weight than our Wonder Ring, except half our pink diamonds. And it's not $1,000. Come on in early. Go up a little if you, if you want to wear it on a larger finger. We're sizing it for free, so we can size it to an 8, a 10, a 12, a 6, whatever is going to fit you where you want to wear it. But it's not even $1,000. We're making this entire ring $9.99, which is inexplicable to me. When you've got half of it in pink, look at this, how it goes. Like I said, really 3/4, if not more, down the side. So even as you're, moving, because we're not just stationary beings, as you're moving, it looks like they just keep going, right? It almost looks like that's just an eternity band that just keeps going, because you have the diamonds in the open work going 3/4 the way around the sides here. But for $999, and to get a carat 06 in diamonds, to get what are really individually larger diamonds, because you can see how they sweep around the edge. The two-tone element is gorgeous, and yet wearable and comfortable as it can be, because you've got it's a big look and a big wow factor. And maybe it's something different. I think I'm always an advocate of, stepping outside the box. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I can't do that with fine jewelry necessarily, because fine jewelry is, fine jewelry. It's precious metals and it's diamonds, and in this case, some of the finer diamonds you can get in the world. But again, with these kind of prices, that's what hopefully TVON really opens the doors to stepping outside the box, if it is for you, to get something more unusual and unique. So It's $9.99. We'll give it 30 more seconds, then we'll move on. So take a look. Pink diamonds at half a carat plus, and white diamonds the same. So you got a really, really cool way to go there. And yep, it's only $9.99. 30 seconds more on that one, and then we'll move. We've got that museum collection, the diaspore. If you've been missing out on those, it's our big one here. It's the big one, and it's in a bridge setting that's custom made, and it's over 6 carats. So we're looking forward to that. So that's going to be here in the first hour as well. Lots more to get to, including a really strong Padparasha. If you're into the saturated, not the pastel, but the really saturated pods, this is going to, should I just flash it? We'll give you some, because I know we're about a minute away from our diamond stud special, but I got to show you this. That is in my book, the Lolo Book of Gems. That would be my pick for the perfect Padparasha right there. It's right there. And it's an emerald cut, and it shines like that does. That is the perfect. Because again, so many times a Padparasha might be labeled as such, but it really looks like a pink. Sometimes they just really look like orange. What you want is 50, 50. This is it. Shall we just show it to you? I mean, I've got a wicked value on this one. So I say let's get it at home. It's a one only. It's item number 5382, and it's a 138, brand new tonight, emerald cut, perfect saturated Padparasha. So you've got a lot going on here as far as a really strong 50-50 duality here, because it's not, that's what you look for. And it's a simple question to ask yourself if you're elsewhere and you hear that word, Padparasha, that of course means lotus blossom in Sri Lanka, in Sinhalese. This is really, again, you look for it to be a different color entirely that you would not describe as pink and you would not describe as orange, because when truly the two colors are coming together, oh, and one more thing, this is unheated. So everything you see there, all that's happening, that happened naturally. Most of the time, especially when you get into the really upper echelon stones of pods, they're heated to get there. They're given a little bit of help, which is totally acceptable and normal. Sapphires are, 99.9% of the time, sapphires as a whole, even the regular blue ones, and the yellows and the orange and the purples and the pinks, and all of them, including rubies, which are their chromium-rich, red corundum counterpart, they're usually heated. That's a little just to help. It's just to help it along. It's to bring out the best color. It's usually more important on a clarity front. It's to burn off any silk, which is very common in sapphires, is to burn off those striations of the silk that's within the stone. So that's what heating does. So when you're looking at a stone that's got perfect color and it's saturated like this is, that's more rare too. It's a little easier to get a 50-50 split in a pastel, which are pretty too, but this is that saturation we love, and it's all unheated. So you get extra rarity there. Take a look. It's our 138, and it has the double row in diamonds, which is 51 points, and it's a huge value. I just need one caller. Why this isn't like a $39.99 ring at TVON, because we had them. And that's even in not this idyllic of a color. That's what it should be, is $39.99, but it's not. And it's nowhere near that. And again, we got diamond studs coming up, which is a big special. So I can't wait to share them with you. They're on the way right after this. But I think somebody's got to just fall in love with this. Now, I want to show it on the hand because, again, that's going to give you that face up type of look there. Look at that. That's already, again, perfect pink and orange together. Exactly 50-50 split, creating its own color that really no other gem gives you. Look at that. And the way it shines, thanks to the rare emerald cutting of it. I'm so glad. I hope you're on the phone lines earlier here, because it's going to be, it's going to be flying. This is, I said it earlier, I'm standing by it. It's like we had markdown magic happening. It was like everything was just reduced by 60-70% here before the show today. It is so good. Not even $29.99. We are serious about getting this Padparasha a home before our diamond stud deal is coming right up next. This is the ultimate, and it's not even $19.99. I hope you're on the lines in a hurry here. This is not going to last. There's a value like no other. I mean that. There has not been a value like this on a Padparasha. None of that color. Look at that. Let me just clean it up here. Give it a little polish. Extra polish to make it just perfect for you. And you know what? It's not even 29 or 19.99. One caller. This is something you got to dial in early, because we're going to have a lot of people on this one. There is no other pot in the inventory that looks like this one. It is stunning. It's emerald cut. It's unheated. What else could we add to rarity? Well, the blowout price certainly makes it even more rare. You would never expect to see a stone of this ilk ever at this price, and it's not 19 or 18 or even $1,799. This is a value and a half here. And it's $17.77 for one caller only. That's it. That's true honest to goodness Padparasha at a huge value, and to get almost 1.5 carats in that stone on top of it. So again, every rarity aspect is there in one amazingly impressive stone, from size to color to saturation to the all natural elements it has, plus the gutting. So an amazing look there at $17.77. Diamond studs are next. They're brand new. We've never had this size. And for those of you that, this is the point of this, is not to bring you a big stud. This is filling a need that's in jewelry right now. Call me on the Padparasha. We're getting to our diamond studs for the bottom of the hour. So glad you're with us, especially to see this, because in all my years of doing this, and it's been a long time, there's never been a stud like this, and it's impossible. Even if you were go back to a different era of gold pricing, where you've got a stud earring, which is of course foundation would be a finding. That's a basket and a post and a backing. That if you're doing solid gold in today's era, we're talking about easily $300 or $400 or $500, just depending on how many you buy in bulk from a wholesaler, on the findings by themselves. So to add diamonds that are VS, it's very, very impressive. This is not, again, this is not here to be the big diamond studs. We've done that. I had 2 carat studs over the weekend. And they were gone in about 1 second. I've had 1 carat studs in round brilliance. I've had 28 pointers. This is really not about, for those of you that are sitting back at home just casually watching, you're going, oh, well, that's not a big stud. It's not intended to be a big stud. This is a size that's impressive in that you're getting single stones here that are still 5 points apiece, but this is filling a need in the design world right now, in the fashion world, in the what's going on right now for jewelry and the way we're wearing jewelry is really this style, because there's a need, especially with as many people as there are right now, getting multiple piercings and wearing these what are called earscapes, and really designing this kind of melange of different styles that you wear all at the same time. This is what it's made for. This can be also for the younger gals who are just starting out. We all know that there are, some of the younger gals who are getting piercings at a young age, and maybe, again, they're just younger, so they're going to wear something a little more petite, because I think it'd look weird to have a toddler walking around with a 3 carat diamond stud in each ear, right? That's just me, maybe. I don't know, but that would look weird. And I live in LA, so, I see a lot of weird things every day, but, so I'm used to weird things, but, that might be a little much. So for those, what's that? You got the Padparasha. Okay. Okay, I have 2 people, so I think you're first to let me know. So Virginia, congrats. Let's talk about these studs, though. And I've got them in my second. These would be great. I know not everybody's doing like tons of earrings like I am, but because I'm up to, I don't know how many are 1 ear. I think I've got 6 or 7 now at this point. 7, I think, in this one. But anyway, the point is this can work primary or anywhere else up the ear, or any of the other places, the conch, the tragus, the daith, all these other places we're getting piercings now, which there's just nothing hotter. And so if you want to have that smaller petite stud, my next piercings are going to be where I'm going to need exactly this. I'm going to need a smaller petite stud, just a perfect VS diamond that just gives you that extra flash. So I've got a lot of friends who are doing the, they're called, what are they technically called? The stack design, where they're putting a piercing right above their main piercing. And so kind of like, think of like a reverse exclamation point. They're putting, I don't have the room for it on my ear, but they're doing a piercing right above their main piercing. And a lot of gals also are doing that because maybe their first piercing is a little stretched out. So they're adding one to it. So this is also something that's petite enough where you could wear it there. Bottom line is great for gifting, great for ear stocking, great for really anybody. And again, it's not meant to be, I brought you all the big studs. This is meant to be the fashion element, the fashion statement that gives you just that perfect brilliance that is so fiery and so gorgeous, because it's still TVON and it's still VS diamonds, but they're incredible quality. So I'm going to show you the white gold here, and we're going to have to zoom in a little bit. But they are 5 points each, 10 points in total. They're in solid gold, and that's what's got me here. Is I just had piercings done literally less than a week ago, and I was telling the story last week. It'd been a couple years since I'd had ears pierced. And it'd been literally 2.5 years since my previous piercings. And back then, gold was even less. Well, I was in, and here I'm in the business, right? So I walk in, and I'm going to this special place where all they do is, piercing, and they're kind of the new revolution, and they're in the big cities. So, if you're in New York or Miami or Los Angeles, you can go to this great place instead of just going to a tattoo parlor or something, or a kiosk in the mall. And they're really kind of revolutionizing the way it's done. So they pride themselves in having really high quality diamond earrings that you can have as starters when you have to, because you can't just wear anything right away. As a matter of fact, they tell me I've got 6 months of healing ahead of me. So it'll be a long time before you can start switching them out. But the point is, there were earrings that are $14K, because that's really what you have to have, right? and they were 14K, and the ones that didn't even have diamonds were like $250 and $300 for CZs in 14 karat solid gold. This is a current price tag because, and that's not the service, by the way. If you're going, oh, well, that's probably because they did the service as well. No, that was separate. So, I mean, again, when we see this value, and I'm going to show you rose gold as well, and then I have borrowed one of the yellow gold, which you've already seen flash, but really, really special. We've got the rose, the yellow, and the white to show you. But again, this is what's so crazy. We're doing 14 karat gold and VS diamonds, and they're not even what you pay for a starter earring in 14 karat gold with a CZ in it, or a crystal in it, or some other kind of man-made lab-grown something or another. This is a different deal. And so we're really proud to bring this value to you because this is the design that's really meant to be. And here's a yellow gold, and I realize those one in the back won't be as focused. I'll just line one up here. I'll just set one on either side so we don't get too complicated, and then I'll try on a rose gold for you. But take a look at this so you can see how amazing this is. And really, this is kind of the look right now, is that something dainty, maybe you're mixing it and matching it with a larger hoop, what have you. It's 5173. They're 10 points in VS diamonds. It's yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. We are fairly limited though. So if you are thinking about these, you might want to jump on the phone lines in a hurry, but there is just one of the more serious values. And again, having been through this literally 6 days ago, where options were limited, big diamonds like this were not an option, and yet you're paying $250 for one. And by the way, I didn't get a pair, I got one. That was each earring. That wasn't a pair of earrings. They sell them by singles. So, I mean, it's like literally true story, guys. I got the receipts, you know? It's incredible. So to get 2 piercings in one ear, it was the service charge plus 14 karat gold baby earrings, and literally not diamonds, and yet $250 each. One was $300, one was $250. So again, that's a huge investment. So that pair of earrings, just for the earrings without diamonds, come on now, was $550 plus the service charge. So anyway, this is where you got to go. You go here and you stack them away, you gift them. I mean, perfect if you've got 2 or 3 and you want to stack them up. It's such a great look. Take a look at them. We're going to make them less than $550 a pair. These are VS diamonds in 2 individual larger stones that are 5 points each instead of like one little dot of a diamond. They're amazing. I'll show one on because I have one of the yellow golds on in my second. So we'll show you kind of a size perspective here so you can really get a sense of how they look from a distance away, because they're really, really special. And you know, that's the idea, is just that little look. This is where some people are getting a second piercing there, is right above their primary. But that's the one right there. So you've got that perfect round brilliant. This one that I'm wearing is actually in the yellow gold, but obviously you have all of your choices here. You've got 3 choices, so you can do what you wish. But it's a really, really, really special look. And you can see, I don't even have a backing in. So we're not showing you the backings. They're butterfly backings, of course. But this is what, I don't even have a backing in, you guys. And look at how perfectly it sits. And I love the look, and you can put them up, down, anywhere you wish, but they're not even $550 or $499 or $399 or $299. And again, that one right there and that one right there, $250 and $3 just to get, and those are not diamonds. So again, you know, it's like, it was like going to be an investment of like thousands and thousands of dollars to get diamonds for a new piercing. So I'm going to wait, and in 6 months, that's going right there. Period. Done. Good, right? So you can mix and match them. You are getting the pair as well. I had to buy these as singles, so I didn't get a pair. I don't have one in the other ear. So it's just, again, really jarring what the world is right now in gold. So keep in mind, if they're not $299, you're getting solid gold and an actual VS diamond. That's the way to do it. Back to the wheel we go. Here are your 3 gold color options. Let's get them out of here. Any pair, and get a couple pairs, because if you're doing, or even if you're thinking, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get more pairs, this is the way. This is a perfect way to have a really, really beautiful stone that you'll have forever and ever, that is not that disposable kind of, you know, fogs up after a few months. I mean, you can invest a lot into costume jewelry and CZs because they got a designer name or because they saw them on social media, and they don't look good everlasting. They're not going to look good forever and ever and ever. These will, because you're investing into VS diamonds and they're not $299 a pair. You spend more for the solid gold. You spend more for the findings in wholesale. I'm downtown LA all the time working with A&A. They're the wholesalers who do findings, and they do a great job. But if you're buying 100 at a time, you're getting that $350 price tag, and that's without the diamonds. That's, you know, BYOD. Bring your own. So here's what we're going to do. They're not even $299 a pair. There's a need for this style. There's a need for this size. If you're looking for big hunkin' diamonds, this is not what it is. This is intended to be that petite, stylized diamond, but again, VS and the best, and we're doing them for $199 for the pair. So for $200 less than, you get two, because I only, got one for each price. That was more. True story. You can look it up online, where I went on Melrose Place in Los Angeles, California. It's a major, major investment to get a 14 karat gold anything. This is a full pair of earrings. You get two. They're $199, and you choose your gold, and you're getting VS diamonds to boot. Take a look, and they're good sized diamonds because that's a 5-pointer. So you got a 5-pointer in each ear, 10 points total. We'll give them 60 seconds, and we'll move. So again, if you're going, because a lot of you ask me all the time, well, what do I do for the second, the third, the fourth, and what do I do for the daughter and the granddaughter that have now the second, the third, the fourth? This is what you get. This is really, and you could do, if I took out all my little clicker hoops, which they're a little more complex to take out, then you would literally have, like, you could, dot them up the ear, and it looks amazing, but you're getting the fire of a VS diamond. You're getting the quality that you don't find anywhere else in studs, and you've got them for $199 a pair. So I think there's a need. I know it's a personal need, but it's also, I must not be the only one, right? So, or maybe I am, but that's okay. Again, $199, and you can wear them as a primary stud as well if you feel like you just want a little something every day where you don't want to have anything too bold, because maybe, again, our lifestyles have changed a bit. So maybe it's not about having the biggest rock in the ear at all times, because maybe we're just a little more casual than we used to be. So it's a great way to go. Congratulations if you get them. 10 seconds left. I just love having those here. There's just a great deal of need for a diamond like that, but it's impossible to do that price. It's impossible anywhere else in this world to do that price tag. So yay, TVON. Good for TVON, because it never ceases to amaze me, our values, but some just seem a little above and beyond and more special than others. So that's a really, really big opportunity for anybody who's looking for that stack style. Let's get to our big museum collection diaspore. A lot of requests for this one because we've had a lot of people missing out lately. So these are the stones that, instead of seeing that more champagne green, this is the one that automatically starts like this. This is a little bit, oh gosh, the purple's coming through. It was amazing. It is really like an alexandrite alternative, except more rare, because alexandrites, we've had a lot of different sources throughout the ages. This is different. It's one source, and it's item number, this is a special stone, 5409. I'm seeing more purples and blues. Kind of like a plummy tone that's already, again, normally we only see the greens and the champagnes here in our diaspores. This 5409 is our large one. It's a 614. You can keep calling on the studs, guys. I just want to show you a lot of jewelry here tonight. We only have about 2 hours and 15 minutes left. So keep on calling, or feel free to add the studs to any other order today as you need them, because they make incredible gift ideas. They're very, very cool. And again, it's just it's a need for a lot of us to get a stud like that. So thrilled to be able to bring them to you in the highest quality that really is nowhere else. So here is item number 5409. It's our 614 museum collection. It literally says that. Getting set? Do they interfere? Like, do they disable it from changing color? No. But you will. So who is it? Who? Kylie? Heidi's. Heidi. So what you do, so this is a bridge that we custom made. So this is what she's seeing. Let me show you from the sides. And by the way, look at the green from the sides. It's already like doing some funky stuff here. It's our large one. It's our 614. So what she sees from the beginning here, from the top, is basically, we won't see it as much when it's on your hand, but when we see it up close like this, Heidi, you can see that that's kind of the beauty of the bridge, is that it's showing off the clarity of the stone, that you're able to see that beautiful diamond weight. You're seeing a little bit of the flicker of the brilliance of the diamonds running underneath it. But does it interfere with the color change? Absolutely not. So this stone, if you were to go, and this has been the big confusion for everybody, because they're like, wait a minute, I don't get it. So is this a different color change? No, it's a better color change. You know how they usually, let me see if I have one to show you. I always mean to bring one out, and I never seem to have one because we don't have many left. But they typically start on the ear as like a yellow, golden, slight champagne green. Then if they're to change to incandescent light, they go to like a rosy pink. This stone is just a maximum saturation we hadn't seen prior to a week ago. This is where you're already seeing it. It looks more pinky, plummy purple instead of the green golden. It's still going to go from green to red, but right now it's caught somewhere in between. It's like the Incredible Hulk of color change stones. Like, it wants to burst out and just, that's what it's already doing. Now, if you were to go into full incandescent lighting, it would go red. This is what we see out of alexandrites, a really top quality alexandrite, which by the way would never get this large. I've got our largest and it's a 4 carat in an alex. And that even doesn't quite frankly look as good as this, because this is already showing those plummy tones. It's a 614, it's got a carat 11 in diamonds as well. It's a fabulous idea, but it's also going to be a really big superstar here. This is going to be our one only tonight. It's our 111 in diamonds in that custom bridge as well. So you've got that going on, and it's a really fabulous idea. And 111 is a lot of diamond weight, so it's running under, sides, top, over the top, big halo around it. And look at that. I think that's the coolest perspective, is you see the side of the stone, which is part of the pavilion, is green, and then you see the purple tones right up front and up top. Let me try it on for her, and we have an incredible value given. This is also one of the larger ones we've had, so it's a really, really, I think it is the largest, but don't quote me on that just because I'm trying to remember each one I've had. This will be 5 in 5 days in a row, so 5 shows in a row. I had the first one ever on Thursday, then I brought you one on Friday, then Saturday morning, Sunday morning. So this is, yes, the 5th in 5 shows that I've done with you, and we're so pleased to bring it to you. And look at that kind of, that's what I love, is that unbelievable flickering effect, that diamond kind of, well, you're seeing a little bit of the brilliance of the diamonds, but it's that waterfall of light that's going through the stone thanks to great clarity and great cutting. So what is supposed to be our $49.99 museum collection biggie here, it's not going to be $49.99. There's the best news. Every single one is gone instantaneously, and there's a reason for that. We're bringing you the quality and the value. So you're getting it all, and this is not $49 or $39, or watch this, it's not even going to be $3,500. It's for the big stone, the big gem. The maximum color change is happening right here, and it will even further when you're in the proper lighting for it to change. I'm going to make it $29.99 first caller, and that is a big deal and a literal deal, because none of the color changing stones have been this size and this kind of color, and you're getting a carat 11 in diamonds to go along with it. So a fabulous idea. There is only one, so we're already verifying 2 different callers on that one. So we'll see who's got it. What a special way to go. So a really important piece, and we'll change the gold if you want us to. It could be just as gorgeous in the yellow or the rose, so you've got options here. Take advantage of it before it's gone. It's really a special look, and on all custom-made bridge. Then we got a quick wheel before our hour ends. So big wheel, and then don't forget there's a pink diamond deal coming up at the top of the hour, so there's just a lot going on. Plus, if you were thinking about that Rubellite with the big yellow diamonds on the sides, we've got that. It's our 7 carat elongated Rubellite that's also coming up, and that's got a very special markdown. So a lot to get to. Let us know if you have requests. We'll take them. And that is a specialty stone right there, $29.99 for our best of the best. And it literally is museum collection. So we're talking about, like, literally here, not just a little adjective we're giving it, not something we're calling it for fun. It is literally, it's part of our museum collection here. So it's really a privilege to be able to bring that to you. All right, coming up, wheel time. Oh, don't tell me we've run out of our collectors on the diaspores. Okay, so that one's here if you'd like it. We've got 5 incredible pieces to show you next. They're all quite sizable in a one-of-a-kind wheel, just to make sure we can show you all these pieces in a hurry, because when you got a lot of one-onlys, this is the way we like to do it. How about that for a very special trillion? It's a wider trillion zircon. Love that one. Also have a really special fire opal. This one looks more like ruby. It's weird because I saw ruby earrings earlier today. They looked like fire opals. Now this fire opal looks more like a ruby, doesn't it? It's so special. It's got more red than any orange or yellow, which is what they usually would be. And then look what we added. A little special surprise around that one. We'll talk about it. Here comes our next one. It's just a wheel of 5 here, so it's a really quick discount. Here's the big bicolor. That is Perfection in Watermelon bicolor tourmaline. It's got the pink and the green rather, which is so well done. There's a little bit of that golden kind of hue as the colors transition from the pink to the green. And then, well, look at this. They just get bigger and bigger and bigger. That is our morganite. Pear shape. We just had that morganite earlier in the show. That, of course, was limited to a special request, custom made for a caller. So now we're looking at another option. If you missed out on that morganite earlier, I'm going to flip this just around just to see if that, yeah, just is such a special stone in a rare blue zircon. I would say this one also has a little bit of an aqua tone, so it looks more like a Paraíba than anything else. Sometimes they can be almost like a denim blue. It's really nice to see that bright kind of aqua tone, almost like a turquoise, come alive. So if you tend to like turquoise, but you miss that bright, brilliant sparkle factor, I always recommend zircon, blue zircons as the way to go. There's our fire opal. That's our diamond medallion ring. That diamond ring's got over a carat in diamonds, actually. So fire opal, 220 right there. Finished undergallery. Those are yellow diamonds with it. So there's your little extra surprise. Then we have our beautiful diamond baguette and rounds. So for those of you that are always begging me for more baguettes, I know they're few and far between. This has them. 30 points in baguettes, 84 point in the white. That's a white gold only option. Then we have the blue zircon. The blue zircon's a $489. Fancy cut. It's like a trillion, but it's got a rounded, softer corner. So it almost looks like a heart shape without the cleft. Then we've got our fabulous 409. This is, again, the night of 4-carat plusers. There's the bicolor tourmaline in that watermelon color from the green to the pink, but it's like not a stark, you know, garish pink. It's got that really beautiful, almost like a lighter raspberry rosy tone. And then our morganite, 314 on a pear shape. These are all one onlys. Give us a call. That's only rose gold. The rest, well, besides the diamond ring, we talked about that, is only white gold there, only rose gold with the morganite. Everything else can be changed. Oh, we're ready. We are so ready for an amazing, actually, no, the blue zircon also as is. So 3 pieces go right diagonal, right down here. Every one of those diagonally, the morganite, the zircon, and the diamonds are as they are. Fire opal, you probably don't want to change that because it's got that yellow diamond presence, so you may just want to leave that in the yellow gold, but again, an option for you there. There's your finishing, and then we can change the gold color on the bicolor tourmaline as well. But 5 incredible pieces, all one onlys, they gotta go. And they're all big. They're all either big stones or big rings, or usually on a mix of both. So you've got a really nice look there. And remember, we're zoomed out to the maximum here, so it's a lot of big jewelry. Normally we would fit 10 or 12 pieces on a wheel with, you know, when we're that far zoomed out. But this has actually got, again, all bigger jewelry. So definitely for my big cocktail ring girls out there who like something with a little more presence, every one of these has it for you. And yet they're not going to be. Let's just make this quick because we have 5 minutes till the top of the hour. I'm not even going to ask for $29.99. Pick your favorite. It's whatever one you wish. There's some unusual, unique mountings, I would say. I mean, here's the classic right there with the halo, but still with that really, look at that clarity. You can see the tweezers right through it. So amazing clarity for a type 3 tourmaline. And then you pick either best of barrel, great zircons that are mined out, diamonds in rare baguettes, fire opal at its maximum quality, and we threw in yellow diamonds. And we're going to save you a bunch. Right here, right now, for the next 60 seconds, whichever one you prefer off this entire wheel, they are not even going to be $2,000. They are not going to be even $1,999. They all got to go. This is really, I know that's amounting. A lot of you love, look at the finishing. It's got our logo insignia engraved into the sides of the undergallery. The rest is just solid. So that's an impressive, comfortable, wearable piece there. And they're not even going to be 19, 18, 17, 16, or 15. They're all big pieces. All great looks. A lot of major stones up there. And they're not even $1,499. Let's get them gone before the top of the hour gets here. 4 minutes, 5 rings. Can we do it? The answer is if the price is really, really bonkers. Yes, we can. They're not even 14. Come on in. If you have a favorite, best to be on the phone lines, ready to go. No way they're going to last. They're not even going to be 14 or 13 or 12 or $1,199. Take them all. Get a collection. Get 2 of them if you can't decide, because they're not even $1,000. $1,000, too much. I'll make them $9.99. Let's get them gone in 3 minutes. That is it. A literal $9.99 price tag. Let me know which one you want to see on. Kevin, you've got a question already? Which one? As we get your questions, we'll put them on and we'll give you all the info. Yes. Let's show it to you. May I just tell them a little bit more about it? It's our major 489 fancy cut zircon. Here's what it looks like on the band, on the hand. It's sitting on top of a band, which I kind of love about it, because normally a stone this size, we just put it with a halo with a skinny band. This is actually done with that dome style, dotted with diamonds along the sides there. It is our 489 and 10 points in diamonds, and it's as it is in the white gold. So it does have, it's not, sometimes we'll see stones that are set down into the band. This is actually elevated a bit, but it's a solid basket. So you see they've actually enclosed all the gold around it, so you don't just have like flimsy prongs setting it upright. So Final call, zircon may be gone. We're verifying any questions before we go. We have a final 2.5 minutes. Perfect, Tony. We're going to take this right to the top of the hour, and all 5 of those rings should be gone. So zircon is still verifying. Let me know, Kevin, when that's official. And again, only ones that got to stay, the rose gold for the morganite, white zircon in the white gold, and the white diamond medallion ring also in the white gold. Take advantage of it. Then we'll get to that big top of the hour. Pink diamonds like you've never seen before. If that's been on your radar, you want a bigger pink diamond to collect, to resell, to just have, or more importantly, to just wear. Wear and love every day. We've got quite the opportunity for you at the top of the hour. So lots to get to in this show. 2 big hours left. Let us know if you have requests. Also, this is going to be coming up. My new favorite piece is this one right here. That's a pendant. It's actually going to sit like this. That's still to come. I love that design. If there was ever anything that looks so chic, designer, Art Deco, it's that piece. Kevin, do you have the zircon? I think he does. So I'm going to move that aside just so we don't start selling like 8 of those. That's a one only. Questions? 90 seconds left. Then we move on. $9.99 for any one of them. It's not normal to get a 4-carat in the tourmaline. I'm just going to situate these a little differently so you can get a little closer. Not normal to get a big-time morganite like that. That's a, remember, that's a 4-carat. Gosh, there's so many over 4. Actually, the 4-carat 09 is the emerald cut bicolor here. This one's a 3-carat 14 on the morganite. Not normal. And there's the 409. That fire opal. Opals always weigh a little less than they look like they weigh. That's a 220. And then we've got the diamond weight over there. 1 carat plus in the diamond weight. 30 points in the baguettes. 84 in the rounds. So take a closer look for our final minute. If they're here, they're here. They won't go lower. They can't go lower because look where I took them. $9.99 just to get them out the door. We have 2 pieces left from our first hour. And in addition to these 4 here, that would be the color change diaspore museum piece we just showed. And that would be the heart-shaped Zambaran earrings we started the show with. Those are available. It's all we have from our first 60 minutes of the show. And then the 4 that are here, but judging on the phone lines lighting up here, I don't think those are going to be available for very long. So congratulations if you get them. Couple seconds left. Let's try on the morganite. Yes, thank you for asking. This is going to be item number 4704 in the morganite. This is a pear shape, and it's a 3-carat 14 set with 25 points in diamonds, but they're bigger. 2 diamonds at the base here, and then this great design that comes up and over the point of the pear shape. That's a substantial ring. It's got a lot of gold weight, and it's really well done. I think it's so well suited for the cut of the stone. Yes. You got it. The white diamond ring, 5112. White gold only on the medallion, as I call it. 30 points in baguettes, 84 points in round brilliance, for a grand total of 114 in diamonds for $9.99. How amazing is that? So you got a very, very special way to go, and we are loving that that is here for ya. Let's do it. The bicolor's coming up next. You got it. Bicolor, which also can be changed in the gold color. The white diamond ring cannot, but this one sure can. Here comes the bicolor. So clean. Item number 5408. Let me know, Virginia. That's our 409. Look at the way it shines. I mean, thanks to the clarity. And then you get, yes, a huge emerald cut stone. Usually these are like $3,500 on our show. Not tonight. 409 in the bicolor, 51 points in the diamonds around it. They're all good-sized diamonds, creating that halo. You got the white diamond ring? Oh, sure. Yeah, let's do that up close as well. Sure. You've got an interesting way it's finished because it's actually going to come through. It's actually like a heart-shaped cutout through the basket that's underneath, Andy, and then it's got that almost bridge style where the band just keeps going, and then the whole idea is to sit it up like a platform. So it sits like a plateau. See that, how it's sitting up? So you can have a lot of light accessing the diamonds because even the light's reaching through the sides there to give the diamonds their wow factor. So let me know who's got what. It's a final call. So Kevin, you've got the zircon. Andy's verifying on the diamond ring. Okay. Everything's just verifying. So nothing's actually officially gone except the diamond ring now. Diamond ring and tourmaline looks like. So tourmaline's on its way out, diamond ring gone. Congratulations. Let's move on. We've got the big top of the hour here with a, if we can handle it, another important wheel. So I'm excited about this just because I know we're doing wheels here already, but there is something very, very special in the way. And I cannot help but just really want to wow you with pink diamonds, when obviously pink diamonds are not something that we can make affordable so all the time, especially when they come to the big sizes. Do you have the bicolor? Oh, what's that? Oh. Guys, we're still waiting on those 3. and I think the zircon as well. Still waiting on the zircon. All right. Thank you. We'll give it a few more seconds because we still have a lot of questions coming in. And then we are going to gear up for the most incredible pink diamond. I'm not talking about little pink diamonds. I'm talking about big, big stones coming your way. So get ready. They're coming up. We're going to just make sure every single one of these has got to go first. So can't have a value like that any other day. This is important. Yes. Thank you. Who got the bicolor? Well, Miss H is an instant collector if she's not already, because that is a serious, serious stone. So slowly but surely, they're on their way out. Just want to make sure you see the last two available. We've got our incredible fire opal or that 3 carat 14 morganite. Isn't that beautiful? Great color. And it's a pink stone. And if you're going, duh, it's a pink stone. No, they're usually more peach and salmon and lighter kind of peachy orangey tones. This is that true rare all solid pink color that you're getting. So that's actually atypical. You don't usually get that kind of color from a morganite. So when you do, it becomes all the more special. So that's what's left off the wheel. And congratulations and well done. Let's see. And we've got those Zambaran hearts. If you need to see this again and going, wait a minute, I missed Zambaran heart-shaped studs. Yes, they were the very, very top of the show. So make sure you're calling and asking about those. If you need to see them again, let me know. And then we also have some really, really special pink diamonds coming up. And then get ready, that turquoise that I flashed, that's coming up as well, right after our pink diamond wheel. As a matter of fact, maybe we do the turquoise now. We got a lot of people asking about it. So I'll tell you what, we'll just go ahead and switch gears here. And we also have that huge museum grade diaspore. That's our only one that's ever lasted more than 1 second. So if you're waiting on that big 6 carat, I get it. It's a little more, but that's because it's got that big size. It's a 6 carat, what was it, 614, I believe. So really, really special diaspore of that museum level we love. Let's get to it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you the turquoise for our top of the hour. And again, if you have any questions on either the fire opal or the fabulous morganite, those are such amazing values at $9.99. But again, welcome if you're just joining us. It's a very special Wednesday night here. If you're going, I don't like Wednesdays. Well, you have not seen TVON on Wednesdays because we're doing some very special things, right? This is what I love is that we just flashed this and all of a sudden the phone lines lit up. I thought it was for our wheel. No, everyone was asking about this turquoise. It's a bold style of a turquoise piece that does give you a very, I would say, a definitive Art Deco feel to it. It's a huge, I mean, that's a substantial piece. I can wear a lot of jewelry on my body and you don't see it from here. Like from where you are at home, you don't see it. This one you do. This is a mega piece of turquoise. It's 5299. It's one of those designs where the last time, and the first time, thank you, the first time we saw it, it was actually with a tanzanite and it was really pricey. Everyone loved it. It was incredible, the response. Everyone's like, oh, look at that new design. But it was really pricey because it takes a big stone. But the thing is, there's also something to keep in mind. I think it's easy to just neglect the gold weights on pendants and not think too much about it because it's a pendant, so you figure how big could it be? It's substantial, as you can see. And what that means is that's solid gold behind it. But also something you don't always get with turquoise is a really big diamond weight. This has almost a carat in diamonds to go with it. So it's a lot happening for turquoise that, if you ask me, is the stone to own. It's the stone you will wear and live in. It's one to invest in because even though it may not be as big as an investment as a lot of pieces are, it's one I can guarantee you'll wear a lot, no matter how it is. Pendant, earring, ring, doesn't matter. You will wear it. Let's remove those and let's bring in this beauty. I mean, we're talking about exceptional. I'm just going to make sure it's all polished up because there's a lot of mirror finishes in the gold here. And let me show it to you. Oh my goodness. I am trying to get there's a hidden bail, so it's not great for tweezing it, but there it is. So take a look. And the bail, I was trying to go through both ends there, but it's not going to be possible. You need a flexible chain to go right through. I love that little heart at the top. So that's just a cute little, nobody will know it's there but you, because when you look down, you'll see it because that's the top. So the top is where I'm holding it. That's going to be where your mirror finished is, and this is just luxury. Item number on this one is 5299. It's our big 4 carat 34 on this. Like I said, almost everything it seems like it's 4 carats today. It's uncanny. But what I'm loving is bigger tiers of huge round brilliance, 92 points in diamond weight at the base of the pendant. I have nobody on the lines. Flashed it a few minutes ago. Everyone going, when's that turquoise coming up? I got to see it. Is it because you're now remembering the tanzanite version, which was like $5,999, that one? $5,999 for the tanzanite version. Well, the actual scale is the same. The gold weight's the same. The diamonds are the same. What we've changed is the center stone, but turquoise in this variety is extremely rare. Let's give you a measurement and another viewpoint of it as well, so you can really see what's shaking here. This is special, no doubt about it. And all of this, look at how this is done. You've got all that finishing behind the diamonds. You've got this really beautiful stacked or tiered design. Take a look at it this way. That's how it's intended to sit. You can put your favorite chain. I will say this is a big enough bail where it will accommodate your DBTYs. So that's the number one question. I have to check every single pendant I ever have now to make sure it'll fit with a DBTY, because so many of you are using those as your favorite new chain for your pendants. So you've got a green light go on this one. 434 and 92 points in diamonds. Here's the measurement. So I want to show you this because this is obviously a substantial piece, and we'll show it to you from afar as well. But that is from the very top to the bottom. I mean, we're talking about almost an inch, right? It's not even 7/8. It's just, yeah, just at an inch there from the top to the bottom. And I just love this little design here, the way that the tiers of gold meet up with the diamonds, and then the diamonds actually elevate up like a V shape. Love that. I'm just automatically thinking like Wonder Rings. And there's, you know, obviously not identical match, but it's so coordinating with that. Let's show it on the neckline if we can next, and then we'll give you an amazing value. Take a look at that. So a little bit of a distance here so you can really see what that's about and get a really good look at that size. And then again, how it's going to look divine even against, you know, brighter colors and richer fabrics and, you know, texture and things like that, that clearly this time of year we're all wearing. So here's what we're going to do. Back up close we go. I have a very special, yeah, it's not quite $59.99, but it is $4,499. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. For our top of the hour here, and there was an initial response that was pretty enthusiastic to it. So I want to make this a little easier. I'm thinking, I know it's early, but I'm thinking I'm putting it on the auction block just to see who's out there and to hopefully give the true, like, go ahead to everybody who called in going, I gotta have that. I gotta see that. This is it, and we'll even change the gold. So if you are, I know most of us, I think, are fans of the yellow gold turquoise combo. But this is special. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Cindy, I just got your email. Thank you so much. That's sweet. Such a kind compliment. How about we do this? Not even 44. I'm not starting at 4. I'm not starting at 3. I'm not starting at 2. Let's get everybody in. It's a welcome into Wednesday because a lot of you might just be tuning in and joining us. So let's welcome everybody in with very warm, open arms. Not even $1,500. I want everybody in. Even over the weekend, I was kind of like, wow, you guys shocked me over the weekend. We had 1 bidder auctions and 2 bidder auctions on a Sunday afternoon. It was crazy. So guess what? Best time to get in on auctions is right now, especially when I'm not even started at 15 because I don't have an open yet. And boy, am I going to try to not only make sure there's an open, that's only half the battle. We want to get everybody in. So here's what I'm going to do. Boy, that was a long phone call, Kevin, to get a no on the zircon. Oh my goodness. So the zircon from the wheel, by the way, if you were heartbroken, is still available. So just FYI there. Yes. Oh yeah, the museum diaspore? Okay, thank you. Who got it? Enjoy. Who? Oh, enjoy it. She's going to lose her mind over that diaspore. Okay, so our diaspore is gone. We have nobody on the phone lines here. Tony, let's work the magic. I'll say it, you type it. I'm not even doing 14, 13, 12, or 11. Sorry, turquoise. Sorry, diamonds. $1,000 to start. And we better do a tiny increment because I got nobody in sight. Make it $50 increments, and we will hopefully give everybody a chance to own this fabulous Sleeping Beauty. Oh, look at that. We'll name her Aurora. That was Sleeping Beauty's real name. So that's what we'll name her. You can name her whatever you want. It's really important pieces in jewelry have names, you know? When there's a big, 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 big diamond, like auctioned off, you know, and it gets millions, it's got a name, right? When there's an estate or a manor or a significant piece of land, it has a name, right? This is stunning. And we have 0, nothing, no open, nobody on the lines. Let's give it 60 seconds and we'll see what happens. I mean, it's just not been, again, not been real competitive on auctions, which is obviously a good thing because I'm trying to give you the lowest possible pricing possible. I mean, we're talking about an inch of gold, big turquoise set up on that platform, all of that etching and that triple tiered design. And then the way the diamonds are almost like, again, kind of like, they're just really, love this like segmented kind of zigzag effect where the diamonds meet the gold on the sides of your stone. No open in 30 seconds. All right, you have, well, I was going to say the viewers have spoken, but they haven't spoken, but it speaks volumes nonetheless. So we do have a pink diamond cross. I've got the pink diamond wheel. Is it because I said the pink diamond wheel, but then I realized wheel after wheel might not work for everybody. So we had a lot of requests for this. Now we're looking for 1,000. We don't have it. So we'll move along. 10 more seconds to make it official. Then don't forget, may I show you a closer view? You were seeing this on me in the beginning of the show. My dream blue wing is here. My dream blue wing. I'm going to show it to you on the hand because that's where I got it. Wow. So there's my, you're seeing reds. Probably from the satellites up orbiting the moon. I mean, the reds on this stone. We've now at this point trotted out the best blue wings that were set to literally be on display in museums, but we're out. So you're getting them, and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, what? What? No. We're going to go back to that auction? Do we even call it an auction if we just got a one and done situation here? No, is it official? Like verified and everything, or what's going on? Do we have, hold on, we got to go, Tony, I can't get enough of that stone. And that's a bridge. That's a bridge. Do you think we can do that tonight, or do we need to save that for like a special night? Oh, wait, it'll be a special night whenever that's on board. All right. So apparently, Tony, I'm going back to the turquoise here. So the item number once again is 5299. So tell me again, do we have the open? What's this is a, that means no, this is 0, what, no. So we've got the open? Oh, who's got it? Oh, good. We've got the open. We got it. Virginia's on the diaspore. Kevin, you're on who knows what. I already know he's not on this one. So, yes? Where is Sleeping Beauty from? Great question. Disney? No, it's not Disney. Sleeping Beauty mine. Let's talk about it real quick. Let's talk about Sleeping Beauty. This stone, big stone here, is from a mine in Arizona. Yeah, like in the US of A. It's made in the USA. And this is going to be a stone that is the premier best. There's a couple of stones. There's some Persian turquoise that's pretty good, but nothing compares to me. Nothing compares to Sleeping Beauty. It is the #1 best. So we had somebody playing the trivia game. Sleeping Beauty is a mine that's now closed. It's been closed. They're not saying like it's indefinite, but they're not saying it's closed for good. There's always that possibility. Sometimes mines close. Tanzanite's been doing that as well, where they'll close the mine and then they'll rev it up again. So we have one bidder at 1,000. So without further ado, since we've spent a lot of time on this to get not a lot, just from the sense of that's not disrespecting the bid at all, but I'm just looking at it compared to the cost of the piece. We would definitely consider that not a lot because the cost is about triple of where it is right now in the current bid, which is one single bid, $1,000. There are $50 increments if you feel so inclined to participate, jump in, have some fun with it, try to get it in your collection. But again, look at the size of that. It's a substantial piece. We do a lot of turquoise. And the funny part is the last one I remember doing in a necklace was a 1.5 carat stone, and it was in a round, and it was a 1.5 carat with not a lot of extra going on. There certainly weren't 92 points in diamonds, and that was this price. That was $9.99. So for $1 more, you can get the big stone, very large diamond weight at just shy of a carat, a lot of gold, and it is your choice. So you're not having to say, well, it's only in yellow. No, it's absolutely anything you want it to be in. We can take that stone, put it in white, put it in rose. I'll tell you what, we're going to give it 2 final minutes here. And boy, every time I try to hold it like this, tweezers don't want to go through the bail, but I got it. So we're at 1,000. $1,000. And we have one bidder, and I'm going to give it 2 minutes for real. Like it's really happening. We're giving it 2 final minutes, and we'll say bye-bye, so long, toodaloo, farewell. I said this on Sunday during an auction, and I'm thinking it again. What would be the rule for me to come in and bid? Because I don't get stuff at cost. If I did, I'd be paying over 3 times this price. So, okay, big value on the way. Let me show it on the hand again for you so you can see that 1-inch size, how that's going to present. Remember there was that little heart cutout? I love that little heart cutout. It's right at the top there. So basically, right, the gold section between your 2 bales where your chain's going to go under and then through is going to have that little heart-shaped design and motif going on. This is specialty, isn't it? And we have $1,000, nothing more. Final minute now to get you in. All you have to do is make the phone call. We ask that you call in within this last minute if you are to be eligible so we can keep it a level playing field for everybody across the country and beyond. So here we are. That is not a $1,000 piece, you guys, and we all know it. 1 inch of gold. I love that the oval design imitates the oval of the stone here. A fabulous Sleeping Beauty. Has been really closed. The mine has been closed for years and years. Considered the best turquoise worldwide, and it's born and raised in the USA. So 1,000, final 30 seconds. We'll go back up close here. And remember, you're choosing your gold color. So turquoise looks amazing in everything. So it's, yeah, it really is. It's that piece that just doesn't matter what your preference is, it's going to look like a wow. It's that big, significant tiered design, which I think is so attractive. And very, again, just like that subtle nod to an Art Deco period of jewelry that we don't see as much anymore. Major designers do it. They get a whole boatload of money for it. And we got that best turquoise with all that fabulous diamond weight. Does anybody else want to come in on this one? Is anybody thinking about 1050 or? Virginia, you're not on this one? And you've got a new register. Okay. So you are thinking about it? Okay, so we've got a new register here. So can't stay on it too long. But they're in, so I'll tell you what. You let me know. All right. So final call. Do you want to go? You let me know. They're like, we'll take care of it. We got it. All right, so you're at 1050? Yes, no? Yeah, you got it. All right, that's all. Congratulations. Okay. I've been talking about this Rubellite. Might as well show it to you. Here's the Rubellite. Somebody's been wanting this. Well, there is a mega, shocked me markdown. 5253 is the number. It's our elongated cushion cut Rubellite. Oh, this color is amazing. It's amazing. Look at that. And what it has. Those are yellow diamonds in round brilliance on the sides. Yes, please. And this is my lightsaber ring. It's got that fabulous Rubellite color that kind of, again, shows you how prominent it is. And listen, if it didn't have great clarity, you would not get that penetration of the light to create that glow that was happening behind it. So it tells you a lot about the stone. It's a 705. It's got 40 points in just 2 yellow diamonds. Just 2, so a 20 and a 20, which is exactly 1/5 of a carat on the round brilliance in the natural fancy yellow. And we've got a huge markdown. It's been that time where this has not been for a lack of love. There's been a lot of love towards this stone. And I think one look at it and you see why. One look at it and you know. A lot of love. By the way, the only thing we have left now is that Zambaran earring. The piece we started with. Oh, and the fire opal. The fire opal and the heart-shaped Zambaran garnet earrings we started the show with. That's all we've got left from the show so far. So we're moving it. We're just moving it real cheap. So if you like this one-of-a-kind major ring, it's only in the yellow gold. And yes, that tanzanite that I keep wearing and showing you inadvertently is coming up. Okay, maybe not so inadvertent, but you know, I selfishly love it, so I can't stop wearing it. Let's go ahead and just do this. I'm going to try this on so you can see this from a distance because here's a wow stone. And Rubellites in big sizes are not common. However, what usually is the bigger struggle is the clarity. Look at this. That ripple effect of light and bright fuchsia glow, that's not normal. And this is why this has been so requested, talked about, asked about. We had offers. Tell you what, it's coming down from $59.99 in a big way. First caller on this one, and yes, remarkable. Look at the size of those yellow diamonds. Major sizes there of those yellow diamonds, 2 of them, 1 on each side, just giving it the balance. It keeps it contemporary, but it gives you a great balance, and nothing like that yellow gold with the yellow diamonds with the ruby red fuchsias of a Rubellite, a true best of the best quality Rubellite. And it's not even $59, $49, $39, or $29. This one's gonna go, be the first caller so you don't have to go through the heartache of missing out on such a big value. It's $19.99. So it got me like shocked. I was like literally shocked to do that kind of 705 for $1,999. That is a wonderful markdown. So huge value. We'll give it 30 seconds. I know for anybody who's been thinking about it, there's the ultimate on the discount happening right then and there. So one only, that's the big key there, is that is not going to be for our second and third and fourth callers, and there will likely be a second and a third and a fourth caller. It's just, again, only one stone, and that's what makes it so wow, is that it's remarkable size in the best of color. This is normally a very, very included stone. I'm talking about all the tourmalines, but especially Rubellites, often getting their more saturated reds and fuchsias from that deeper type of kind of that lack of purity that they usually have. There's usually a pretty significant presence of inclusions that help to make it darker and richer, which is what separates it from pink tourmalines. This is just one of the top stones, and here come the calls. I think I just exactly realized how long that delay is, because from the moment the price went up there, yeah, it's about 65 seconds to the moment when we got everybody on the phone lines and a soon-to-be competition over it. Do you have it? Let's see, Joyce or Kevin. Let's find out who's got it. All right, coming up, we're going to show you, there's a really special yellow diamond piece, plus dog tag with a Kunzite. Men's Mahenge is here. Big ruby. Oh, I also have a men's Paraíba too. Makes it nice and affordable. There is a brand new yellow diamond. I also have my favorite chameleon color, green. I just want to flash this. My favorite color is here, and I know that I say it because a lot of you share it. A lot of you say, you know, your favorite color, get me one of those, and we haven't had them. So there have only been two ever. So I wanted to show you because a new one came through today. Let me know who's got the Rubellite. And then look at this. This is even more of that barely there, like perfect, like subtle blue-green. It's like a gorgeous minty color. We have not had one of this precise color ever, and that is a chameleon color changing diamond. So just wanted to let you know that is here. If you have shared that love for those lighter blue greens that I have really, really enjoyed, and you so much have enjoyed as well. We've only had really two ever. One was more green, one was more the blue green. This is another one here. So of course has a cert to go with it, and it's a big size. It's a 71 point on the chameleon. So loving that one. Let me know if you need more info on that. We'll make that a really big, big, big value. Also, well, look at this. Yes. Oh, she's getting the Rubellite. How amazing. Joyce, you'll have to thank her for me. I haven't opened everything in there, but I got a big box from her today. So word on that tomorrow. Let's do this. The Rubellite is gone. Thank you so much. And guys, keep in mind, the Zambarans and the gorgeous fire opal. All we have left from the show so far. So keep calling early so you don't miss out, because we don't want that. Let's also talk about this ruby. Oh my, what a ruby it is. We have been loving our big rubies, but this one done up in the bridge is just right. 5061 is the item number, another brand new. It is What's New Wednesday, right? So we're bringing you all the best of what's new right here at just that amazing, amazing point of the week where we just look for these special pieces with a more limited kind of audience and give you those wow pieces. This is item number 5061. It is a brand new 245 ruby set up like that. Look at this. You get to appreciate every bit of that 245, which is a major stone in rubies anyways. But then look how it's set above a carat 36 in diamonds. Set with it, set above it, set between it. I mean, there are really diamonds everywhere. Everywhere but the inside under gallery, and then we leave a little room for sizing, of course. So you've got beautiful diamonds. That would be 4 rows that run all the way underneath, and then of course the top and the bottom rows that really almost give the illusion of a tension set, but let's face it, that wouldn't be secure enough for a ruby of this kind of quality. So we have the prongs there. It just sort of, the idea is for it to look like it's floating above those diamonds, or tension set within that top and bottom row. It's a 245 with 136. It's in the yellow gold. It's a substantial ring. We always say to go up half size on this one, just because, well, right there, the width of the band all the way around, not only the width but also the depth, and then you see all the finishing on the interior there to make sure it glides on the hand and is finished so that it's comfortable. And there have not been many big rubies that go this low. So For those of you that have been, maybe has there been a little bit of a point of frustration at all? And we will get to those pink diamonds now. We just kind of moved into the bottom of the hour, so they're about 2 minutes away from the pink diamond deal. And 4 stones, big sizes, incredible value. It's like call a collector time. And if you're that collector, you'll see those coming up. But this is major. So if you've been a little frustrated that we've been bringing these insanely good Burmas, and they have been bigger sizes. We've really been bringing out the big ones lately, but with that comes a remarkable price tag. A little higher than most of our jewelry goes here, simply because that's what rubies do. When you get big sizes of Burma rubies, and this is not just any ruby, it'd be different if it was Vietnamese Thai, if it was Mozambique. We're seeing a lot of Mozambique rubies out there. That's different. This is the absolute best that there is in ruby. It's Burma, and it's fabulous, and it's got the glow. Take a look. You'll see what I'm talking about. This one, just watch when that face is directly, look at that, color from every direction. That's not what rubies always do. They're usually opaque. So to get all this, and here's where I think a lot of people have been like, stop showing me the big rubies, because they're all 10 grand. Did you see when that comes down? Look at that. Look at that glow. It looks like a stoplight. I mean, I almost slammed on the brakes. Like it's just, whoo! Look at that. Look at it again, as this just comes in from like a darker lit place here, and look at that glow. Insane when that's on the hand to see a glow like that. Look at that. Wow, that's cool. And if you've been a little frustrated that they've been 10 grand and you're going, come on, I love those stones, but I don't have 10,000. This is where we can help you. It's a big stone. Remember, 1 carat is considered large in rubies, especially out of Burma. You are treated to a 245. That's an insane size, but guess what? It's also not $10,000. So I always say, too, there are 5 carat stones. We've been blessed. We've had 5 carats. We've had 3 carats that we have pulled out of our private collection, just like this one is, too. But they tend to be a little deeper and darker, sometimes look more burgundy and not that stoplight glowy red. This, and it's just take it from years and years of experience and studying and working with GIA and working with some of the best gemstone mines out there. Honestly, I would take a little, that's still a big stone, but I would take a stone that's got this glow and forego a little bit of size to get that glow, because quite frankly, that transparency in a ruby is rarer than a big size. So it comes down, I'm just gonna give it a polish here because I just realized I got a fingerprint on it when I tried it on. Look how amazing this is. That is stunning. And that's what it just having shown so many Burma rubies over the years, that's what really gives you the ultimate rarities when you have that kind of clarity and glow. That's really what it's about. I'm gonna make this less than 9,000, less than 8, yes. Oh, I haven't even presented it yet. Are you talking about the Asher and the bridge that I keep wearing? Oh yeah, that's coming up in the show. Yeah, I mean, it's like my dream ring. It's my favorite. It's coming up. We're going to do it at the top of the hour, so that's 30 minutes from right now, Virginia. If you guys want to, I'm getting a lot of questions about this, Tony. So I'm going to go ahead and set a time. It's coming up at the top of the hour, which is literally 29 minutes from right now. So not a long time to wait on our 917 Asher in the bridge, custom made. It's a wow. It's my dream ring. That's what we might call it, the dream ring. Let's go ahead and blow this out, because the rubies got to go. I know there have been so many of you looking for these big rubies. Let me make it more affordable than they've been. Let's get you a value. Let's get you the ruby of a lifetime. Can they wait for the top of the hour? Okay, good. Okay, good. So, because I know it's a weeknight and all that, and you know, I know. I'm thinking about how early I got to get up tomorrow morning too. I'm like, so I understand. I respect that. We'll do that in 28 minutes now, guys, on that big tanzanite. Pink diamond wheel's coming up, but this got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. So I'll make it less than even 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. It's not even $49.99. I'm going like beyond value here, just to make sure it gets a home. It's not 5. It's not even going to be $49.99. This is what we live for. Big best of stones and a teeny tiny price that you would not find anywhere else. Not anywhere. And y'all know that. That's why you're here, right? That's why you're watching. Best values, total giveaways on fabulous jewelry. Best quality. I'll make it $3,999. There's only one. There is literally that one. So we don't have other rubies of that price point, and you're still getting a 2.5 carat. of Burma. So that's hugely important. We've got that pink diamond wheel coming up right after this. Just going to give that 30 seconds to see who's got it. And then pink diamonds are on the way. I've got 4 one-of-a-kinds for you. And the price tag, unheard of, unseen, and a little unbelievable from my perspective. So I'm excited to be able to bring them to you. So that's all coming up. We have 20 seconds left on this. One more time on the hand. Just to see it again. Look at that. I mean, this is why you go up a half size. Please do, just to make sure that it's a fit like you're used to. And then, oh gosh, if you could see what I'm seeing right now, away from the light. Look at that. Well, it's really showing off here. But that's just the stone. I mean, this is really, look at what that does. How many rubies do you see? I don't care if it's a 1 carat. Compare it to a 1 carat. There are not many 1 carats that do that with their glow. And this is 2.5 carats for $39.99. There's nothing like a Burma. It's the ultimate stone. We know it is one of the big 3, sapphires, emeralds, rubies. Such important stones to own, but that one in that price point, amazing. All right, pink diamond lovers. We're going to need you on the lines early for this. This is wild. You are about to see something we've never seen collectively on this show before. So I could not be more proud as we are at the halfway point of the show. That big tanzanite asher in the bridge is coming up at the top of the hour, so not long to wait on that. But there is nothing. There never has been anything like what I'm about to show you. So it's a major moment for pink diamond lovers. If you're not a pink diamond lover, guess what? You still might want one. You might want one because they're just so well priced. They're so well priced. And one of them has a cert. So you're going to make a decision here. I've got some big stones, and then I've got some still big stones, but a little smaller than the other big stones, but they have a better color, where the cert is going to tell you that they have a purple pink. That cert that goes with the one is a purple pink. It says it on the cert. It's a GIA certified. So if you are someone who prioritizes a certified stone, we've got one on this wheel. If you just want the biggest stone you can get, we've got those on this wheel. But regardless of which way you choose to go, the value is unlike anything we've ever seen before here. And if it hasn't been here, it's probably not been somewhere else. Because I think we're the leaders when it comes to a lot of things in jewelry, but especially our fancy diamonds. And keeping in mind before we get to this, because I think when this price gets here, the question that's going to overwhelm us here is, yeah, but are they natural? Yeah, but are they like the real deal? Yeah, but are they treated? So let's just get that. I know for anybody who watches the show all the time, you already know. But these are natural fancy pinks, and that's not something you see a lot. There are a lot of still stones that are considered natural fancy pinks, but they were still heated to get there. And they call them natural because they're still real diamonds, but they didn't have their color out of the ground. They took some heating or some different types of, what should we call it, treatments to get there. So when we say natural fancy pinks, these came out of the ground, the Argyle mine no less, in this color. They did not receive any treatment, not even heat. So that is a very important extra that you don't ever get at this price point. And one has the cert and the others don't. So where you don't have a cert, you're going to get a bigger stone. Where you do have a cert, you're going to get a little bit better color and you're going to get a cert. So that's up to you. But there's one price on everything up here. There are 4 rings. And I would really, really, really advise to be on the phone lines when you see one you like, when you have it down to maybe your first, your favorite or your top 2. Call us early because they're not going to last. I've never seen a value like this. So it's a pleasure to bring them to you. And again, there are 20-point stones. We're pretty used to seeing those. As a matter of fact, let's start right there. Let's start right there with a 20-point natural fancy cushion cut pink. There will be 4, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of room here because we got to show you. That way you can also see each one, compare it with the others, really hone in on the design or the stone that you like the best. But there's the 20-pointer, so that's pretty significant. Then a personal favorite, that triple halo around the pear shape. Well, that's going to be a 17-pointer, but then it's got a lot going on around it. We also have another fancy cut. Here's the marquise cut. Look at the color there. That's very, very nice. So there's the 20. There's the 17. Now we're getting into the marquise cut, which is also a very important 20-point stone there at 1/5 of a carat. That's incredible. And then, oh, here it is. Heads up for those of you that really enjoy a cert, because the one I'm about to show you is not only certified, but it is labeled, and look at the difference. That is why the cert is labeling this as a purple pink diamond. Do you see the difference? So if you really want a true pink, we've got 3 options for you. If you want to go with the most saturation possible, this is it. Take a look. Again, only one cert. It goes for the one that's in the center rear, and here's the cert that goes with it. This is your natural oval modified brilliant. It's a 2.3 by 3.2. It's a 9-point stone, which is probably should be corrected, guys, because it says 10 on the information here. It's 9. And it's got a purple pink color, fancy, light purple pink. So, and the lead color is the dominant color. So keep that in mind, because that center stone is just, look at the center rear. It is gorgeous. Then it's got the pink halo around it, the white diamonds around that. Now, I know a lot of people are going to refrain from calling because they already know. They go, I know. Now I know the carat weight, so I know the price, because I've watched TVON for a while. Maybe you've watched it for a week or a month or a year or all the time we've been here. You know that if there are 20-pointers and 17-pointers and then a purple pink 9-pointer, you know one thing. You know that the best possible price we could possibly bring is $49.99, but that is not it. There is one, and again, I know not everybody's looking for a pink diamond, because generally a lot of people tend to put them out of sight, out of mind, because they figure I'm never going to afford one. You absolutely can. You absolutely can with this wheel. This wheel is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. So I'm hoping that if this is where you thought, I'm not going to own a pink diamond, but boy, I'd like to, this is your weird moment where there's just a value that never should be, and it's happening right now. But I do want you to be on the phone lines, because it's not going to be $49.99. That's the beauty of it. And that's what logic would tell us. That's what we've seen over and over and over. That's what we know a 20-pointer should be. Best case, I have a 26-pointer that's like $8,000. It's actually $88.88. And then they just go up from there. So when you get significant sizes, that's why the price goes up, because they're natural fancy from the Argyle mine, which is mined out. It's been mined out for over a year. So keep that in mind. This is about as substantial and collectible as a diamond or any gem gets. And they're not going to be $49. I have nobody on the phone lines, not a one. Well, I do feel in my heart of hearts that in the next minute or two, when this price goes all the way down, and I might just have to go a little extra mile here, there's going to be a real swarm of people on the phone lines. So don't wait, because it's always easier to hang up and say, never mind, if that rare occasion occurs. If this price isn't just right, you can hang up. But what you can't do is get one after it's sold. This is what we've got, and we're not getting new pink diamonds. So here's the deal. Take a look at it. We're going to show you what we can do here. I've got a major wow for you, but I would love to help you out here and have you dial early so you don't miss out on your favorite, whether that's the purple pink, whether you just want to go with the big stones. Remember, we have a 20-point cushion and we have a 20-point marquise. There's our 9-point purple pink, and there's the 17-point pear shape. Okay, let's just get right to it. Let's just blow your mind here. We'll make it, we got 20 minutes till that big tanzanite gets here. I'm excited about that. So here's what I'm going to do. I cannot wait to get these out the door. It's just, anybody could be up here and put up this price and they would all go. But the only problem is we have 4 pieces. So I know you might have a favorite. That favorite is probably somebody else's favorite too. So we don't want you to have to wait too long. They're all as they are. So they're all going to be white gold and rose gold combinations. Several of them give you pink diamonds with your pink diamond center, meaning if you just want to go with white diamonds, you go here. That's just your pink diamond center 20-pointer with the double halo. Everything else is going to give you pink and white diamonds as side stones there in those double halos, or in the case of the pear shape, a triple halo. Let's not even make them 4. I got to get everybody on the phone lines. I got nobody still, so nobody's trusting in the fact that this is the craziest value I've ever seen. Remember how important these are. Hear me out, because I know there's no graphics when we have 4 pieces at a time. This is 20 points. This one is 20 points. This pear shape, 17 points. I'm talking just centers here. All the extra diamond weight I'm going to give you when you call. This is the 9-pointer. However, it comes with the GIA cert. And it's labeled not just as a pink, but a purple pink. So this is why you got to call in. They're not $49, $39, $29. When I say we're giving away jewelry, this is why you can't miss a Wednesday. We do special things knowing that, there are certain shows that we got a ton of viewership and other shows maybe not so much. We really do bring it. I mean, we're bringing it. There are wow values. If you've seen any of the last hour and 40 minutes, you've seen it. But this is another level, because they're not $29.99 or even $1,999. That has not happened on stones of this size. There's a purple pink. If you really want a cert, you got a choice. You got a chance. You can actually get a GI, not just any cert, a GIA cert. They're the authority. They're the best. They tell you like it is. And that's why they're the only certs in the diamond world that even matter. is a GIA cert, and that cert's telling you it's a purple pink, and they're not even $19.99. Still have nobody on the phone line. So listen, I'm giving these away. It's 60 seconds to just take them. It's the lowest price they ever will be. You've got two options that are 20-point stones, a fifth of a carat in a natural fancy pink diamond, and then you got a 17 and a 9. So it's just, again, priorities. How do you prioritize? You want the color? You want the size. You let us know, but they're not even 19. I'll tell you what, I'm never supposed to go lower than $19.99. I will save you a bunch. We will keep going lower till we get all 4 of these out the door. They're all one-onlys. They're as they are. So the decision you're making besides which one is which size do you need, and we'll make it in that size delivered to your door, all for free. And I still have nobody. Take a look. This is going to be more record-breaking than I thought. They're not even 19 or 18 or 1,799. This is nowhere. I'm telling you right now, we got Tucson coming up. It's happening, guys. At the moment, it's happening. It's on. Do you know what you could get in the wholesale arena at Tucson for a 20-point Marquise cut pink diamond? Do you know? No, you don't, but we'll tell you. But let me tell you, it's going to be a lot more than $18.99. And then you'd have to put some gold together and get some VS diamonds in. You're paying more for the mounting than you're paying right now for the entire ring, and the pink diamond is worth more. It's not going to be, you know what, I got callers, but I'm still waiting to hear sold. So you know what, I'll just keep on going, and we'll make this the value of a lifetime. Simple as that. And if you don't mind, I'm going to move this to the back and this to the front because that's where it's at, my friends. That is a purple pink, and it's got a GIA cert right there. I would not wait on that one. Even the pink diamonds in that first halo are really saturated. Wow. Okay. Whew. $1,899, they will not be. Tell me which one you're thinking about. Tony, I'm going to go to the ends of the earth on this one, and we're just going to get them a home, and I'll give it my best shot here. And we will really get in some trouble here to make sure they go, but they're not even going to be $1,888. They're not even going to be $1,799. I just want them gone. Here's how we do it. Wasn't supposed to go a penny below $19.99. You know, if you know pink diamonds, you know that's about as good as they're going to get. In this size, you would not get below 5. We are so far below 2,000, and I'm not stopping because I still have nobody saying sold. So here's what I'm going to do. This is a true low, low price. It's now the low, low wheel, and it has nothing to do with TVON. It has nothing to do with the value of pink diamonds. It's just a take it or leave it. Let's get them out the door. They're not even going to be $1,777. And there is a cert, a GIA certificate that goes with the 9-pointer you see in the center front of your wheel here. And they're not even $1,777. Okay, last call for pink diamonds. They're as cheap as they get. I can't sell you a bunch of little pavé ones for this price. I cannot. If you had 20 points of pavé, it would not be $1,777. So here's go time. Let's give you one last chance. 60 seconds on the wheel. I'll make them $1,699. That's it. And take them, or we'll bring them down, take them apart, and really like melt down the gold. Because that's all we got the choice of now. You don't give away pink diamonds in a day when we're a year into complete mined out on the Argyle mine. This is crazy. So I got 50 seconds left. Again, there's our 9-pointer with the double halo. That's going to give you a 9-pointer, but it also has a 13-point pink diamond halo and also a 46-point white diamond. So let me know, operators, because we're obviously very busy. I don't think anyone saw that price come in. So the phone lines are really starting to log jam, and they're starting to light up here. So we want to make sure we get everybody in. Yes? The Marquise. May I try it on? Marquise is verifying. It's 2446. Kevin, it's finished on the inside. Two-tone gold as is, as they all are. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's our 20-pointer, one of 2 20-pointers. And then, yes. Sir, you got it. Just which one for you? 17-point pear shape. Here's the one with the cert for you, Joyce. That's going to be that GIA cert. That's going to be item number 5164. One only as is there too. That's the 9-point purple pink. Let me know who's got what. Just yell them out, operators, because we don't have 2 of these. We have one of everything up here. And then we've got that. Let me show the pear shape. That's going to be the largest overall ring for you, Jess. That's got a triple halo, and that's 5323. That's our 17-point pear shape right there. Take a look at this. And that's going to have a triple halo. 2 pink diamond halos. That's, guys, a 17-point center, but it's also got 48 points in pink alone, 26 in the white. So even your diamond accents, your pinks go well above the white. Yes. Is it sold, Joyce, or can we have Virginia? Can we let Virginia have this? It's first call to say sold, so she has not said sold yet, so you can take that one. All right, you've got the certified stone. Congratulations. All right. And then, Jess, are you taking the pear shape? And then, Kevin, you've got the Marquise? No. Okay. pear shape, marquise, 20, 20. The cushion's the 20, the marquise is the 20, and the pear shape's the 17, and they're all verifying. All right, so they're verifying. So when they're gone, they're gone. And we'll give it a final 30 here. Yes. Pear shape. She won't take the pear shape after all. Right over here. Different caller than asked about it, but pear shape. Verifying. Oh, okay, so we were checking on that. Cushion cut as well. 20-pointer, gone. Congratulations, you got it. That's going to be item number 2451. And then the pear shape now, verifying. All right, verifying in the pear. That's a 17-pointer, but so much diamond weight around it. There's the 20-point marquise still verifying on both. So they'll be gone before you know it. All right, coming up, we got about 13 minutes till that big tanzanite arrives. I've got a beautiful, well, look at this. It's a black opal, crystal opal pendant we're going to show you next. I'm going to get the black background ready for the crystal. Yes. Marquise gone. Congratulations. So is everything gone then? It looks like it. All right. Congrats on those. Well done. So sellouts are continuing. Not a day to wait. Let's get the proper background up here for you for this next new item that I have, which is going to be item number 5403. Take a look at this crystal opal. I'm going to just zoom in. It's got a little floral look to it. The way the diamonds are done around this round crystal opal. Yes. Look at how pretty, almost like a blue lavender base color to it. Very well done on the pink diamonds. Congratulations on those. So well done. And enjoy them. And feel real proud of that exceptional value you just took advantage of. So we still have our ruby in the bridge and our Zambaran heart-shaped earrings from the top of the show. All right, so this is going to be item number 5403. It's a 2.5 carat round crystal opal. So actually, we've got a coordination. We picked out like 3 stones here that have a very similar kind of color play to them. It is play of color. That's the phenomena, and it has 8 points in diamonds that are going to be essentially encircling this piece. But look at how this, oh, yes. That's why we love it as a pendant. As you wear that and as you move, look at what everyone else is treated to there. Those are some serious neon color. You can move it every direction, guys. Every color of the rainbow is well represented here. I mean, well represented in this amazing style. I mean, the movement is where the color really plays, right? Wow. And multiple prongs. You know why that's so important with these bigger cabochons? And look at how deep and thick this stone is. And that's, again, part of the fun is to see the colors from the side profile. So to have a 2.5 carat with 8 points in diamonds, this is really well done. It almost reminds me of a sunflower, but instead of just golden colors, you got all the colors of the rainbow embodied in this stone. A natural crystal opal. You could even look at it through the back and it's just as pretty because that's a transparent stone, but it's giving you that kind of kaleidoscope hologram-like of color. And yet, it's every color. We're going to choose also any gold color. So you're going to choose white, yellow, or rose on those as well. So take your pick, have your favorite, but there's an amazing value coming your way. And I love the scallop detail that's also in the side basket and multiple prongs because 4 won't cut it on a big, deeper cabochon like this. To have a cabochon set properly and securely, you really have to have prongs all the way around it, like you see here. And then there's that, again, there's that scallop. Look at that. It's like a semicircular scalloped detail in the basket itself. So we don't just give you the wow factor from the front and let the stone just speak on its own. It's like the design elements and the diamonds are all really adding to it, and we're going to make it a really superb value for you. An opal goes with everything. This is obviously a bigger size for you as well, so it gives you a lot of the wow factor that we don't always see in opals. And it's not even $9.99. If anybody would like a crystal opal and truly talk about a versatile piece, you will wear this. You will enjoy this. It's a phenomenal gemstone, but it also is practical. It goes with everything. What could you put on that doesn't match this beautiful opal? And if you are more into your neutral color palettes as far as the wardrobe is concerned, then an opal can really give you that play, which is so unique. And it's all natural, and it's not even $499. We just went halvesies, and we're going to keep going so we can really wow you here. It's an unbelievable value when you consider, oh, yeah, what it should be versus where it is, because it's not even going to be $499. This is insanely good. And it's your chance to pick it up right here and now. We're going to make this, wow, I can't believe it. Let's make it $399 just to treat everybody to something before our top of the hour gets here. 8 minutes away from bringing out that 9 carat 17. Unbelievable tanzanite asher cut. You will love it. There's not too much that's going to rival that. Let's show it on the hand here as well, don't you think? Seeing it from a bit of a distance here on the hand and seeing what real play of color's all about. Take a look at this. It's a breathtaking piece, and there's what it looks like from a distance away. We'll give you a measurement. Yes. Oh, Jess, did you have a question? Oh. Did you get a pink diamond too? Yeah. Who was that? Thank you. 3/4 of an inch top to bottom on the opal. 399. Hey, what do you think about these values tonight? Pretty good, right? Pretty good. I mean, 20 years, I don't know if I've seen all these values like this. This is pretty special. And that movement of that stone, it's a wow. All right, let's give it 60 seconds. We got to rock and roll. We got a few more pieces to show you before the top of the hour. And that big tanzanite. Listen, everyone's talking about the tanzanite. It's my dream ring. It's pretty awesome. The reds are unbelievable. You excited about the tanzanite? Yeah, we're excited. Asher cut at 9 carats plus. Oh, don't worry about all that other stuff, like, ooh, well, what is the price going to be? Don't worry about that. We're going to help you out. So coming up, we do have a 2 carat brand new yellow diamond. I actually have a really cool radiant cut for you. We got a really special 214 if anyone's looking for a 2 carat diamond. In the yellow. Also, there's a really pretty yellow diamond pendant that's got some big white diamonds with it, even a rose cut diamond. So we have that too, if that sounds interesting. Pink diamond cross. Okay, so we've got a pink diamond. So we just saw the pink diamonds in the rings. This would be if you need a little pink diamond action in a cross pendant. We've had white diamonds. Boy, we had that beautiful white diamond cross ring on Sunday. Wasn't that fun? I can't stop thinking about that ring. Can't wait to get mine. Let's show this too. This is a beautiful style that's probably going to need my assistance here to be sitting upright, but let me show it to you. Let's zoom back just a little bit. Item number, Tony, on this one will be item number 2692, and it is hanging on for dear life as I walk around and try to, zoom back the camera a bit. Okay, so this is something, I don't know where else you're going to find this. I've looked. I can't find one. So I just think, and we've got a limited quantity. So I would really recommend, I'm going to try a different avenue here. I'm going to hold it by the bail and show you that. These are some of the most brilliant pink diamonds I've seen. It's interesting. I think sometimes the pink color, we get so in awe of the pink diamonds and the fact they're natural is that, you know, we don't appreciate them for their brilliance. I think this cross really shows you, it shows off that we're not just talking about a fabulous fancy color, we're talking about incredible rarity and incredible brilliance. So you don't just have to go, well, I'm getting a pink diamond, but they're not going to sparkle like I'm used to seeing out of TVON's white diamonds. These do, yes. Go ahead, Kevin. Okay. Oh, you just want a price? Oh, okay. We didn't even talk about it yet. 5347 is the item number, and it's a 71 point. I'd be happy to present it here next, Kevin, before we get to the top of the hour. But it's a 71 point SI1. It's a light green. It's also got a carat or 99 points in the diamond bridge around it. So should we just present it to them? Or do they need to get like a price first? Let's just, you know what, $11,999. Hold on, I'm gonna do something better for you. So if you wanna just hang on for about 30 seconds here, we'll show the Chameleon and give you a full presentation and make it less than 12,000. So that sounds good. Let's do this though first, because you've seen it before. We have a couple left. 42 points is the pink diamond weight. It's a really beautifully, I would say, substantial without being oversized. And it's 1 inch top to bottom with the bail. I'll make it $699 if you'd like one. I get a lot of requests for pink diamonds in crosses. We've done our yellow diamond. Still, to this day, the yellow diamond that's been sold out forever is something I get a lot of requests for. We have the pink diamonds in two left now. 3 to start, 1 is already gone, so $699. Here's what it looks like from afar. And I just think if you are looking for an affordable way to get pink diamonds, we just made it happen on individual center stones. Now we're making it happen on 42 points in this length. And you can see it's only in the rose gold on this one as pink diamonds tend to be, but it has this great presence. And again, even when it's barely moving, it's brilliant. It's just awesome quality on these diamonds. There's your 1 inch length, including that bail. So just a really special piece and wearable every single day. You know, great with our DBTY. We did one once upon a time with pink diamonds. That would be fabulous with it. But again, rose gold chain would look beautiful too. And if you need a rose gold chain, we have them. So let's show you real quick before the top of the hour. It's only about 3 minutes away. So I want to get to this Chameleon, give you a full presentation on it, because that's a color we have not seen. It's item number 5347. I will make this affordable. I promise you, because we have minutes till the top. I know we're getting that big tanzanite here, and I just want to make sure, look at this. We got to refocus here. Look at this. Watch and be wowed, because this is what it's all about. When you have a, look at this. It's a blue, like a subtle blue-green chameleon. This has been my absolute, we've only seen 2 others ever, and they were smaller. They were 30 points and 20 points. This is the 71-point oval. It's that light, well, let's just look at the cert, because of course all of our chameleons have a GIA cert. And what I love is, yes, the brilliance, the North Star effect of brilliance that's coming through from this. They're calling it, you know how chameleons usually list a bunch of colors? And usually it's brown, gray, green, yellow. This is just called, look at this, light green. That's it. It's a chameleon though. So if you look down in the comment section over here, that's where the GIA describes for you, because they've seen it happen and you will too. When the temperature, the ambient temperature around your stone heats up, you watch this stone change to a yellow-orange color. And yet it starts as a light green, all natural, SI1. They even, it's a big enough stone, they did the clarity characteristics for you in that guide. And then you see each and every, you know exactly, I mean, again, it's just kind of an interesting thing that GIA, that's part of the service they're offering. And then over here, comment section tells you what a chameleon is. It's an inscribed stone, so the GIA cert number is on that stone. And then over here, this side is blank. Here's your clarity guide, as this is the standard clarity scale that GIA uses for all the diamonds. So that is the cert that comes with it. And this 71-point center stone happens to have 99 points in white diamonds around in a bridge. We can do any gold color you wish. I would recommend white gold highly. I said it earlier, Kevin, I gave you an $11,999 price tag. Let me do they love it now that they see it up close? I mean, it's really cool, right? It's going to be a lot less than that, because I just got to move it here in about 45 seconds, because we have our top of the hour and everybody's been asking about that tanzanite. So here's what we'll do. It's not going to be $11,000 or 10. Very rarely does a chameleon diamond go below that, 99 points of diamonds on the bridge. So just to, you know, just under a carat in a very well done bridge. It's super, look at this, look at that. There's the bridge, double row going down the center, goes all the way underneath. There's that fancy light green. I see like a little tiny bit of blue, but that's just, again, you know, what I see. It's just, let's go with the cert. Cert calls it a light green. Tell you what I'm going to do. Blow it out. Moments till the top of the hour, like you've never seen before. Collectors, oh, chameleon collectors, this isn't 10, it's not 9, it's not 8, and it's not 7. I'll blow it out right now, $6,999 for a 71-point chameleon in the rarest color we've seen, because usually they are more yellow-brown to start. This stone is not. This is a fancy green diamond, just like it's a fancy golden diamond. Just depends on what temperature is surrounding it. So when it's in room temperature or cooler, it's going to be that fancy light green, which is still a green diamond, by the way. We have a green diamond here that's just a green diamond that doesn't change color. That's a lot more money for a lot smaller stone. So here's where you get the ability to have that phenomenal effect, the ability that we've not seen that out of anything else, where temperature enables a diamond, and they don't understand exactly why or how. But what we do know is that it's one of the highly collectible stones of the world today or ever. And you've got an amazing value for $69.99. So there's only one, as you well know. Let me try it on real quick, and then we'll get to our top of the hour. A lot of you have been waiting for this very special tanzanite to make its official debut. Look at that stone. I am in love with that color. It's always been my favorite. They've been so few and far between, which just, again, tells you about the rarity of starting with a color like that is more rare. We know green diamonds, but so many green diamonds, when you see them, even when they don't change color, that like mossy brown green. This is such a pretty, if anything, like a light minty aqua green with a little bit of blue undertone. It's an attractive look, but it's also giving you a great jumping off point for the brilliance, which is no doubter there. So that one's verifying, and let me know who's got it. All right, so coming up, we have our top of the hour. We've had a lot of people asking about this incredible ring. I've been wearing it throughout. I told you about it right off the top of the show, because this is so important to me, because we are now at this point in this juncture where we're seeing our last our last of Blue Wing Block Ds. And what's happening is we haven't just settled and said, hey, they're gone. Congrats if you got one. We are still aware that there's some of you, like myself, who would still love to have a blue wing. And maybe you've just been waiting for that perfect time or that perfect stone or whatever speaks to you. By the way, welcome to the show. It's our last hour here on this Wednesday. I'm Lauren. This is TVON. And we're about to show you the 917 Blue Wing Block D. I mean, that's a rock right there. No missing that from across the room yet. You see as I move around, this is nothing. It's not falling to one side or the other, and it's not even my size. So again, it's anchored. Something about the bridge and the way it builds up and the way it anchors it and gives you the halo, but then also builds underneath it that allows you to wear a bigger stone, but comfortably and in a wearable fashion, because you shouldn't be, afraid to wear your blue wing. This is something you should live in and love and enjoy, but it's a big stone. And what we're doing at this point is bringing you kind of like the best ever, because literally stones were set aside for the museum. Because think about it, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. If you've ever been to a museum and you've looked at tanzanite, you weren't even looking at the best, because the literal best is here with us exclusively. And we've only had them now for 3+ years. It's been 3 years and a month or so. So to bring these to you is really exciting. And now that they are so depleted, because you've been loving them for years, we have been literally bringing out the stones that we had set aside from day one, which was back in early December of 2018. The first time they were ever on the air was December 18th of 2018. So we had an anniversary just a short month ago. And now we are literally taking the stones that we had set aside on day one to put, to lend, to give, to display in museums across the world. And those best of the best stones are coming out to play now for you. So it's not too late yet to get this material. Here's what we're going to do. I love this piece. I've dubbed it my dream ring, just because having seen them all and worn them all, there's something about the squared off nature of an asher set in a custom designed bridge that just, it's comfortable. It's a wow, but even, I think you just saw it. Even if you train your eye on that ring from all the way across the room, you see the reds. And that is why, that's precisely why this was set aside as one of those to be on display in a museum. It's a 917. Let's take a look at this. Beyond triple, beyond quadruple, and beyond the 5. A grade is Blue Wing Block D, sitting out there in the Fantasyland best of category of all tanzanites, is Blue Wing Block D. And it is right there. And I'll move it around, but as you see it, just go left to right, a gentle sway back and forth. Watch the facets, watch the reds, watch this wow you, and be this visual party of stone, color, and saturation, and hello neon. It is item number 5396. What do you think? I've been waiting all night. I just hope I didn't wait too late to show it to you. I want to thank those of you that already called in and requested it and asked when's it coming and have stayed with us to see it. It is our 917. It also has a 163 diamond bridge. I mean, look at that stone. And we can even just pop in and take a look at it from the sides. Woo! The double Roman diamonds go right down the middle. They'll go all the way through. The top row and bottom row meet up with this ample center halo that lifts it and lets it do the dance. That is what you're seeing, these flashes of bright neon blues and purples and hello reds. That is called the dance of the blue wing right there. It is mesmerizing. You ever been mesmerized by a stone? I've been doing this so long and seen so many gems. I was saying this I was getting prepared for, we're preparing our loose gemstone show. We have our first ever loose gemstone show coming up in February. No date yet, so otherwise I would tell you guys. So you could mark the calendars, but if you want to get on the list to be in the know and, given those kind of updates, we'll let you know when we know. But honestly, there have been stones lately when I literally, it's just you get a little, for lack of a better word, kind of jaded when you're used to seeing fine jewelry at its best every day. And for 20 years on top of that, I will tell you, it takes a lot. I've said this to my colleagues. I've said this to my family. It takes a lot to wow me when it comes to gemstones because, and maybe that's detrimental because, I'm so used to being around the best all the time. and getting to present the best and show you the best, and that's exciting, but it takes a lot to just stop me in my tracks and wow me. This stone is doing it. I was looking at a Paraíba that was 55 carats the other day, and the most flawless Paraíba I've ever seen, and it was bright, and it was emerald cut, and I was wowed. I was in the presence of probably $100 million stone, and I was wowed by it. That wowed me. It's 55 carat emerald cut Paraíba. It wowed me. Gemstone shows. Gemstone shows coming. This wows me. This wows me. And if you've seen every blue wing we brought you in 3 years and a month, do you have someone thinking about it? And you have someone thinking about it? And you have someone thinking about it? We have 3 people on one, and I get it. Listen, you're preaching to the choir. This is a wow. And with this kind of enthusiasm, I'm excited to share with you that I'm supposed to get a cool $9,999 on this one tonight, but it's 9 o'clock, and it's almost, you know what, Tony, I almost wanted to wait till 9:17 to show it because, you know, it's a 9:17, but it's 9:07, so that's pretty good. That's close enough in my book, and it feels a little lucky, doesn't it? Feels a little special. So I'll tell you what, if you don't want to spend $99.99, you got the right girl with you, because I'm going to make this easy, and we have 3 people on the phone lines, and I want to let everybody in. Now, it's got a carat 63 in VS diamonds. It's got a ton of gold. I'm going to change it. If you're going, it'd be perfect if it was in yellow. No problem. Yellow gold or rose gold, A-okay with me. But I'm going to put this on the auction block because I love your excitement. I know I'm excited. So the only thing that could make this better or more exciting is if we give it away. I'm going to do that. Take a look at this. I'm about to give it away. Come on in. I do not want you to wait, because for anybody who, and listen, there's people right now at home that haven't called, right? You like it too. Well, come on in. I'm going to make this such a wow, and I know I just wowed you with the chameleon. Well, let's do this, and let me try it on. Yowza. Where should we open it? Because honestly, I don't know. I mean, guys, at $99.99, we're close. We're close. A lot of people just say, make me an offer. Get me 95 and we'll do it. I'm not going to do that. I don't want you to pay 95 or 9 or 8 or 7. If I'm under 1,000 a carat by $2 grand, that's something good going on. Oh, yeah, free diamonds, free gold. How about a carat 63 for free? How about lots of gold for free? That ring is a lot of gold. This is why it sits so beautifully stable and centered on the hand. Doesn't matter how I move it, it's just anchored. It's anchored, and it's got just what looks like you stacked 3 different rings beneath it here, but that's all one. All one. How about $6,000 to start? I'm liking where we're going. I have more and more people dialed in. Do you still, what's up? $99.99 scared them away?
Oh, they were buying earrings.
They were what? Oh, they were buying earrings. Which ones? The diamonds? Yeah. 10-point diamonds? How many piercings they got? They got like 18 piercings? Like, no, I don't have 18. How many do I have? I have no idea. I haven't counted. I don't know. Let's do this, guys. Yeah. They're getting diamond earrings. They're not even on this tanzanite. And Kevin, I've seen you hang up that phone one too many times tonight. I'm going to start calling you the anti-sale. Okay? I don't know what you're saying over there, but let's try to get a winner, shall we? I'll tell you, you're winning already. The fact you're here and seeing this and watching me get more and more and more and more and more desperate by the moment, I'm not going to do 5,000. Or even watch this. I won't even do, hey now, $4,500? I'm not going to do it. Uh-oh, now I hear Jess is on the Asher too. 3 people, 1 ring, $4,500 to open with a carat 63. You cannot discount this mounting. You can't just think that mounting is not a big deal. That is a big deal mounting. That's a BD. Big deal. And it's not going to be 45 because I have no open. All these collars, oh, we're so under cost. Don't you think that if we make a ring like that of a true museum, set and reserved and set aside for a museum, don't you think we should make $1 on it? Well, we gave that up a long time ago. We gave that up. Don't you think? Just we should profit $1? Giving you the little museums don't have it. I mean, go to any designer on Rodeo, Fifth Avenue, Madison, go to Michigan Avenue in Chicago, go to Bal Harbor in Miami. you're not going to find blue ring black tea, and it certainly would be a lot more money than $4,500 even for 1 carat. So let's get you 917. Let's get you the Asher that's glowing red, and let's not even make it 45, okay? Because I have no open and I refuse. I had one person on the last auction. I think, right? Oh, it's a mess. I'm going to do this. Not even 44 or 43 or 42 or 41. We are now even further below cost. We're going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, and eventually I'm going to disappear. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm not even doing 41. Let's make it $4,000 to open, and here's the best part. Just to make sure that we don't keep anybody out, I'm not doing $500 increments, which would be so really, I think, appropriate. I'm not doing 500. I'm not even doing $250 increments. This is all if we get the open, but trust me, at 4,000, we're going to get the open. The idea is to get a lot of people in. Give everybody who's thinking about it, and the people that have called, the people that haven't called, give you a shot. Let's not even make it $200 or $100 increments. This is all if. This is barring we get the open. I'll go $50. On a 917, when we are set and poised to lose thousands of dollars, and we'll go 4,000 to open. Let's give it 60 seconds and take a look at this, because this ring, well, almost speaks for itself, right? That is a ring I don't know if you need me to describe, because do I even have the words adequate to describe what you see in that stone? And the consistency of the color all going right down to the core of it, right down to the core. Look at that. Solid, consistent, not a single fade or lack of color, even through the center. Okay, and that little magic dilly you see when you look through the sides there and you see that brilliance and that rainbow effect, what everyone think? It's going to be $2,000? What'd you think? It's going to be $500? It's a 917. All right, so 30 seconds and I move. I don't know. 917, I might have waited too long on that one. Probably should have shown it in the second hour. Well, I'll keep it. I don't have one yet, so I'm really excited. And that's my dream ring right there. I mean, I've made that clear. So it will get a home regardless. One way or the other, it's getting a home. Because sometimes you got to just act when you know, I got a little window here that's closing on the opportunity to own the best of the best of the best. There it is. And there's nothing in my mind that beats an Asher. I've seen them all. I like the trillions. I like the emerald cuts a lot. And I like the Ashers. Those are my top three. But there is just something special about the squared off nature. I like a nice modern piece. This is really, I mean, we dressed it up with the bridge. We give it this kind of, it just builds it and builds it and builds it from the sides. I love that you can look in through the side here. And why am I talking about it? We got no open, so never mind. But I just one more time on the hand just to see it for posterity. Say bye-bye, you know, say hey now. Jess, did you just say I like it? Oh my goodness, it's like my dream ring. Oh, I need a new word for like smitten, enamored, just totally in love with this ring. All right, do we have an open? At Virginia, just to make sure you're not on this one, right? Okay. Jess, not on this one. Wait, what? Kevin, you're on this one? Oh my goodness, who do you have? Can I ask? Or is that too personal? Okay. So we have the open. We have the open. Okay, so now it's going to go. Where's she calling from? Is she close enough where I could go, like, pay her money to borrow it? Oh, South Carolina. Now, I really like SC, but it has nothing to do with South Carolina. Never even been there. Oh, well, but I like the abbreviation because I went to school at SC, so I like it. All right, I already like it. Never been there, but I like it. We have the open. Well, it's going to go. But listen, this last auction I did earlier, I did a $1,000 auction on a big old turquoise pendant, what I had there. So maybe this is just the name of the game here, but when I start at 4, that's not intended to be a sale price. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Listen, I can draw this on for the next 44, or we can just cut our losses and move. Because obviously this is not what everyone's looking for tonight. But Melissa, she likes it. Just thinking about it back there. So it's $50 increments. $50. Not in any way proportionally what we should do or where we should be, but there we are. So I'm going to give it our last call. We only have 44 minutes in the show, so this is not the piece where I'm going to, I'm going to get something out the door here, but we're not going to make any money. We're not even we're not even breaking even. And I mean that. I don't say that because it sounds good. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? What kind of business sells something for tremendously less than they paid to put it together? That's not happening. And when you're in a position like we are, where we're the only place that has it. Now, in my world that I know, and I'm not an econ major, but I do know this, being a journalist, you have to read a lot, and you have to understand a lot about a lot of things, or maybe a little about a lot of things. But this is where, again, if something is really, really rare and nobody else has it, shouldn't it be more money? Like if everyone else is getting $1,000 a carat, and these are true stories, by the way, if everyone's getting $1,000 a carat for a regular washed out light lavender block C material, and that would equate to $91.70 for the stone if it was a much lesser quality, why would we be getting $4,000 and adding a carat 63 in a lot of gold? That just doesn't make sense. But it's what's happening. And this is, you are witnessing the beauty of an auction here, because I have no way of knowing. It's not like we have Nielsen ratings, thank goodness, because I'd probably been canceled a long time ago. But we don't do ratings. We don't know who's with us at any given moment on any. All I know is that this has one bid and I'm in trouble. So that's what I know. And we're going to give it 2 minutes, and we are looking for you to go, if I want that piece, you've got it down now, because in 2 minutes it's going to be gone. So we've got a really big opportunity here. There's a massive amount of savings. Nobody is getting 1,000 a carat for the cheap stuff. And we're nowhere near 1,000. We're not even breaking a $500 per carat pricing here. Think about that. And you're getting gold and diamonds with it in a finished piece of jewelry. And those diamonds are VS, and it's a carat and 2/3 nearly. And it's an Asher cut in the Blue Wing Block D. It's the best we've got. So I'll give it 2 minutes. I've said my piece. And we will see if anybody else wants to jump in. It is 2 minutes that goes by very quickly. So keep that in mind. Dial on the early side if you'd like to be a part of it. Here we go. Final look at it. This is it. Final shot. Here we go. Last chance. 2 minutes. I'm going to try it on again. Remember, you can change the gold. If you want to, you can change the gold. And I just got to keep on pointing it up in your direction so you can see what this does. How it lights up like we don't see any other blue wings quite do. That is the beauty of the Asher. These parallel facets that run both north-south and east-west, and giving you that perfect square proportion, that perfect square shape with the cut corners there, of course. And it is so, so, so stunning. And it's at $4,000 still. And let me know if you're thinking about this. We have 1:15 to call it, and it'll be done. Here it is on the hand. I'm telling you, it's comfortable. I know a lot of people are probably going, this is too big of a ring for me. It is fitting just as comfortably as any other ring. You don't need to size up. I know that's what you're going to ask. You don't need to size up. And it's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, free of charge to change the gold color. $917, and we haven't reached anywhere near $500 a carat on said $917. Now that's special. That's some discounting like you've never seen before. 40 seconds and we call it. Jess, are you on this one or no? I'm not sure if she's... What's she talking about? I just heard the bar. Which bar? Not the bar necklace, I have a feeling. I don't think that's what she's talking about. Now, if you're talking about setting the bar extremely high for hosting, that could be what she's talking about. We have set the bar extremely high for value and discounting, and we have 15 seconds left. Say goodbye. This is done, right? Oh, my goodness. Never seen anything like it. All right. So my dream ring, and I can't even bid. Oh, tough. All right. Anybody want to go 40-50? Yeah. Which is a weird 40-50. What's that? $4,050. Okay. Final call. Oh, we're there. You got it, yes or no? Sold. Congratulations. Done. You got it. Congratulations. Well, I have nothing to, no, I'm just kidding. I am going to show you this because I feel like somebody's at home going, now, Lolo, if that was a little smaller stone, I would get it. So guess what? Here you go. Please don't judge this until you see it on the hand. It's another one of my favorite designs. I'm probably alone on that because I like this design. Not a lot of y'all do, but I like it. The quatrefoil. It's designer. I tend to like things that are designer. I don't know. I was at a very frighteningly young age. I was into things like, you know, big designer fashion that I should not have been into. Everyone else was like playing with Barbies, and I was too. But I was also at the Versace store going like, ooh, Greek key, gold, Greek key, give it to me. So I like really like status looks. This has it. because it's got that quatrefoil design around the stone. But when this is on, it looks as if the stone is floating amidst the center of this quatrefoil design. This is 5354. I just feel like I think one of the great things that I think makes you a decent host in this business is thinking about what shoppers at home are thinking. And that's what I do, because I'm a shopper first. I'm really just shopping along with you guys and just sharing, we're all sharing a love of jewelry. So we're just shopping together. And somebody just saved me from buying that ring, but I would be shopping for that otherwise. So here's the next option, because somebody's at home right now probably going, I like that Asher. I don't know if I need a 9 carat. So what if I could get that same color saturation, that same museum allotted material, but maybe get half the size? This is it. 4 carat 22, about half the size, just about there. So same dynamic intensity, same blue wing quality, scaled down to a 422, which is still a big size. Are you going to need a magnifying glass to find it? No. Watch this on the hand. You'll see what I'm talking about. And it's got big diamonds, 80 points on larger rounds that go around and around and around. So here's what it looks like on. This is a beautiful, beautiful ring. Look at that. I just now see how those little bars that anchor it beneath, they disappear. And all you see is the tanzanite centered up on this gorgeous design, which is, great kind of look that, designers get $9,000 for a little enamel piece in that shape. So I'm always baffled. Enamel. I'm like, gosh, couldn't you at least work with a stone before you get $8,000 or $9,000 for a necklace? No, just enamel. Okay. Here's the look. Any gold you wish. Let's see if we can wow you here. If anybody loves it, call me. That is oh, and I do want to show you. There's the split shank that leads up to that center point. So it kind of jogs around and meets up with that point there, which is really, really nice. Just again, kind of an anchoring type of design there to keep it from falling one way or the other. Let's go back up close. Any gold you wish. I'm going to try something. Interestingly enough, guess what this is supposed to be tonight? $4,999. Why can I not make it 40? Well, y'all saw what just happened in that auction, right? So I don't think by putting this up at $49.99, that's going to do it. So I got news, and it's great news. And how often in life, as adults, do we get really great news anymore, right? Yeah. Which one? Yes. And which bar are y'all going to, Jess? What was that about? I don't know. I was just hearing about the bar. I can't do $49.99. Can't. Just can't do it. But I could think about $39, or better yet, how about this? Just to get it out the door, let's make it $2,999. And have you seen reds light up the sides like that ever? It's amazing. I feel like I'm at the runway at LAX, And it's like, how when you come in, land at night, and you go right down the lines there. That's what I feel like. Look at this, just light up on the sides. It's like, yep, it's guiding the way. Okay, I see my center. All right, I'm headed towards the jetway there. It's just amazing, right? I don't know my airplane terms. I don't fly anywhere. I haven't been on a plane in a long time. Not a big commercial one, that is, which is those, they scare me. So anyway. I'm better on little planes than I am. That's just, you know what, Tony, I don't think 49, 39, I don't even think 29. I got it down to $29.99, but good news is it hasn't done the trick yet. Why is that good news? It's good news for somebody out there who's thinking, I might call in if she goes ridiculously low. I'm going ridiculously low. I'm not even going to make this 29, 28. Let's just keep it going. Somebody's got to have an Asher, and I just feel like that's a great size, but all the color is still there. The neon is still there. Oh, the reds are beyond there. They're there. And it's not even 28, 27. Oh, don't make me do it, guys. We're under cost again, and I'm just going to, that's the thing. I can handle going a little bit, like under cost, like skim the cost. You guys are asking me to go like deep down below the cost. So let's do it. I mean, right, if you're under cost, what difference does it make, right? Okay, there is a difference. But, we also got to get it at home. It does no good if it just sits here and goes back in a vault. It needs to be getting home. We need to size this, change the gold if you need it, all for free, ship it for free, get it to you in the next couple of days and see what you think. Like, get it on your hand. See what this is all about. It's not even 27. I still got no callers. I mean, this is just, I don't know, Wednesday late night for you. It's a giveaway, and it's going to get better. So take a look. We're going to give away right now 27, 26, 25, 24.99 blowout time. Better yet, let's do this. I'll just keep going. I got nobody on the lines yet. Here it is on the hand again. Change the gold color. Do not leave these museum reserved Asher cuts behind. They're incredible. And this is all I can say is dial, because when that's gone, it's gone. 24, 23. Ooh, it's getting weird. Not even 23.99 or 22. I'll just keep going till it sells. But we are starting to get a couple of callers. Whether they're on this one or not, who knows? But this is where you've got to dial, because we're getting you 80 points. All big diamonds going around this great design. Totally, again, you know what I like too? Because this is set at an angle. The last one was just completely squared off. This is set at an angle, so it cinches in on the band itself. So if you're scared of wearing big rings, don't be. This is going to sit at that angle, so you got that square presence, but all of that outside diamond work is angled, so it sits beautifully and flattering on the hand. 22? Just, operators, save me from myself here and say sold when you got it, because I'm already too deep on the discount. Deep trouble, deep discount. One leads to another. 22, 21? How about this? Blowout time. I don't know. Not even $2,099. I'm going to give this 60 seconds, Tony. And if this is still here in 60 seconds, I say we head to the bar with Jess. We'll find one. We'll find one that's open. I don't know, but this is not even $2,099. Here we go. Right here, right now. 60 seconds is getting ready. I'm making it $1,999. Take it before it's gone. A 422 and all the reds shining through on a backdrop of really neon violets. I mean, it's like a laser neon light show. We have a museum of neon out here, right? It's the Neon Museum, and it's all neon stuff, neon lights on display. I say this stone belongs in that museum more than it does in the Smithsonian. We just put this in, I think it's in Glendale, Tony, too, right? Have you been there? It's, yeah, or it was kind of a revolving exhibit, so, you know, it kind of moved. Anyway, I think that should go in the Neon Museum. What do you guys think? It would fit in just fine, just fine. $19.99. Let me know who's got it. Just let me know, because that's still here. Oh my goodness. 16 seconds left. Say it's not so. Okay, I got to regroup. No more tanzanites. I got to regroup. What do I do? Wheel, diamond necklace. We've got a beautiful spinel. I got a big spinel. I got big yellow diamonds. I got pink diamond earrings. You let me know if you have any requests. We're in danger of going a whole show without a single request. That doesn't usually happen. So if you have any, you can get them in for the last 30 minutes. We're still here to take all your requests. No problem there. This is still here. Okay, so it's here. You want it? Let me know. Oh, we're verifying. We're verifying, but at the moment it's here. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Kevin, you're not on this one? No. Virginia, no. Jess, no. Joyce, no. Andy, no. No, no, and no, and no, and no. Okay. Oh, hi, Judith. Oh, thanks, Judith. Oh, she's always missing out on stuff. Judith, I will, you know how I like to do, Judith. If I get another 4-carat black diamond, you'll be the first to know. I will email you first thing, and I'll save it for you if I get another one. That's no guarantee, but if I do, I'll email you and let you know, as I always like to do. Always giving her the heads up. All right, it's here. So what did I not say? What did I not do? What did I miss? A 422, 80, and look at the reds that's happening. If you think we got some like red lights going, no, this is the stone internally doing that. Okay. That's here. Okay, so I'm buying that one. So I can't get the 917, but I get the 422. I love it. 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 Andy, help, 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 help. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to just make it like open to request for the next 28 minutes? We can just do that. I've got a great wheel though. Okay, it's a major museum wheel, but that's not going to matter. The prices are, yeah. The pricing stuff's gone off the rails already. So I got a big, my favorite aqua is here. My aqua has pink diamonds around it. Hey guys, we're really busy, so if you're on hold, I don't know, everyone's on something else. So bear with me if you're waiting to get through here, because I would like that one to get a great home. And it seems like everyone's, I don't know, maybe they're making the request that we asked for. I'm not sure. But this is a real major moment here for my tanzanite lovers. I just, and remember something, I don't harp on this because it's not something I encourage people to do. I don't want you to, I want you to really love something. And the goal is to get you fully understanding of what it is before you buy. I mean, that's a big thing to me. I don't want you to ever buy stuff just to send stuff back. I mean, it's obviously a privilege that you have here on this show to be able to do that. And I just want to remind you that if you're new, or if you're thinking to yourself, seems like we're trained as human beings, it's kind of human nature to be skeptics. And especially when it comes, I think, to high-end things. I mean, I'm a handbag connoisseur. I'm a collector and curator of rare handbags, and and vintage pieces and one-of-a-kind pieces, and these really obscure pieces, not like what you just go by. So it's like constantly this, you do wonder when you see something available in that kind of fine, high-end luxury world and the price seems too good. It's even my nature to kind of wonder, well, you wonder about things like authenticities and things like, well, what its condition is when you're talking about a piece that might be, 10 or 15 or 20 years old, vintage. And those are more valuable now than what you get off the shelf at a designer in today. So, those things are, again, I hope that those things are, we know that jewelry is jewelry. So if it's, an authentic, genuine stone, we don't have those concerns with authenticity. We know we bring you fine jewelry and all natural stones. But I think that it's easy with some of these prices, the way I'm doing it here at the end of the night especially, to think, well, how good could it be for $19.99? If you want to leave the graphics up, that's fine, because 35354 I think is, I'm still waiting to see who's got it. That's what I don't want you to do, and I just want you to rest assured that this is something. I don't harp on it. I take pride in the fact that I don't have a lot of returns, and I don't harp on it because. But I need you to understand that if you're worried about, wow, what gives, that price is just, it's too low. It's too low for the quality. It is. I'm willing to admit that. That's something that I think is a benefit of shopping this particular piece, but I don't want you to have that concern, because this stone is that special. And you've always got that safety net of, sure, if that's not everything and more, and you don't think that's the most awesome value you've ever purchased in jewelry, then send it on back. But again, that's a really, really special value that I don't want you to miss out on because you're thinking, well, I don't know. Try it. That's my point. Take a look at it. We'll get to a wheel next. Let's see who's got this one. If anybody's got it. Questions? Questions? How we doing? Who's that? Oh, hi, Carol. Carol, I just wanted to ask you, Joyce. I don't suppose, I don't know if you heard me say Judith is looking for another 4-carat black diamond. Maybe she's verbalized that to you too. You don't think we have one sitting back there for a future show that I could bring out for her? I mean, I didn't get a chance to look at shows beyond tonight. I take it one day at a time, but sometimes there's something made up for tomorrow or Friday or Saturday or Sunday that might just, I could bring out. Yeah, I'll just put the word out. All right, so let me know on that one. All right, coming up, my wheel. I just think that's just, I know, it's just easy to go, yeah, that's too good to be true. Try it and then tell me it's too good to be true, because you're going to be saying, no, that really happened, and I'm so glad it happened. So congratulations if you get it. Let's talk about this wheel. I've got some exceptional pieces here, including aqua. Well, if that's not the most saturated aqua. And it's a little more unusual. I was surprised how much I liked it. When I first saw it, I had a very strong reaction to this ring because it's got pink diamonds. And speaking of, we're going to add a band that's like a triple band of pave. Think of like 3 dome styles, but put together in rose and white, pink and white diamonds. Then I have our large designer Tahitian, which Tahitian or emerald? Have you ever seen a Tahitian with that much green before? And then I have a yellow diamond. I had a design like this over the weekend, but it was an oval. Now I'm bringing you a pear shape. Well, take a look at this, and how am I going to rearrange these? Because this is really good. Let's put the pinks back to back here, front to back. And then we'll put the yellow diamond over here because you see how, wow, don't tell me. Because that's looking a lot like one of our vivid yellows. I brought out a vivid yellow loose diamond the other day. And everyone saw like, now I get it. Why they're called vivid yellows? I don't know if that one is, but it sure looks it, doesn't it? Let me see if it's actually labeled as such. It is. It's an intense yellow. Oh my goodness. Well, this wheel just got even more major, Tony. It's a major, major now. It is aqua. Best Sierra Santa Maria. That is aqua, guys. That's aqua. And it's got pink diamonds around it to really give it that lavish extra. Then you have the yellow diamond. It's a fancy, intense yellow. And it's VS, and it's 63 points. And then we just go with the all pave band, swirling with the pink and the white and the pink diamonds. And then we've got the Tahitian. I get it. A lot of people think pearls are whatever, ordinary. There are levels to this pearl world. And when you start to get into natural Tahitian South Sea pearls like that is, well, then guess what? There's still all these levels to it. Tahitian pearls are rare, 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 but a big size and a perfectly round. And then when you start to see colors other than just charcoal, that is really exceptional. That pearl is 12.7 millimeters. We don't do carat weights on pearls. We do millimeter. That's the diameter. You want a round, preferably to a Baroque. That's what makes it more rare, is having a round pearl. That's what this is, perfectly round and set with this beautiful rippled effect. It's like a dome style within the setting of pave, wrapping around it. And I'm telling you, that is one of the most greens. I love green. I'm just a green fanatic. And that color pearl is exceptional. That makes it so super rare. And that's all 18 karat gold. So this ring's 18K. The rest are all 14. We got a lot of elements of two-tone rose and white, two-tone yellow and white. And then the back, that rose gold to go with the pink diamonds and the aquamarine there. So we have one of a kinds here. Let me know what your favorite is. The pearl's a 12.7, but also it has a carat 30 in diamonds. So not only is this 18 karat gold, not only is it the color and the round and the big size, but it's got a carat 30 in VS diamonds. So that's a one only. It's only in white gold. And then this one's also as is in the yellow and the white. That's our 63 point fancy intense VS yellow. It's got 70 points in white diamonds around it. Then we go to the 642. Big stone there. Cushion cut Sierra Santa Maria. It's a cushion square. It's got 44 points in pinks. And then, yes. Yes, from the very beginning, they're still here, I think. Who is? Edward, thank you so much. 5417, Virginia. Any gold he'd like. All right, so those I always want to call them spinels. Zambarans, the Zambaran garnet heart shapes are gone from the very first moments of the show. And here we go. Anything on this wheel, I'm going to make this your very lucky day. We have 20 minutes in the show. Not a lot is still here, but I do have that chameleon. I do have that big ruby. And we have no big black diamonds. Thank you for checking, though. We'll make you one, Judith. And then I'll give her a heads up and she might miss out again. Tends to be how it goes. But I will give you ample notice. I will give you, as soon as I secure another 4 karat plus, we'll let you know. All right. Happy to help with requests. Always like to do that best I can. All right. Let's get him out the door. And one of a kinds, everything up here. Oh my goodness, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so this is it. Now we just got to get a price tag that you will adore. And this is kind of tough because we've been kind of showing some crazy prices already. So it's like I keep having to kind of top ourselves here. I think that pearl, it's weird. There's that bright blue and that gorgeous intense yellow, and then the monster pink and white, yet my eye keeps going to that green pearl. It's a Tahitian black pearl, but it's got green. It's stunning. You don't see that. I've been doing this so long, you never see pearls that look like that. And if it looks like that on TV, remember TV lights usually mute a pearl. Not that stone. That's loud. Let's get them out the door. Anything you want. Again, I've got as-is options. The only one you can change is the aqua, and you probably wouldn't. So this is as is. This is as is. This is as is. This one you can change, but you probably want to leave it as is. Look at the finishing on this pink diamond just before you go, ooh, look at that band. Look at the ample finishing that's done throughout to give you even more designer elements on the interior. And then you have this kind of fold over wraparound design. So elegant. And more pink diamonds than you have white. That's what's so stunning. There's a carat 53. That's the largest pink diamond weight we've ever had in a ring, is that ring right there. 153 just on the pinks. And then you have another 77 points in the white diamonds. So a 2¼ carat or so in diamonds, and most of them are pinks. That's wild. And I have not a single solitary person on the phone lines yet for any one of these four. We're going to change that. And that's probably because you're looking at them going, $79.99, best case scenario. Thanks, but no thanks. Let's help you. We've shown you almost everything we have tonight. It's 18 minutes left in the show. And now maybe the biggest value we've seen thus far. And that's saying something, because we've had what we've had in tanzanites back to back. We've had those diamond earrings for $199. If you missed those early, we had 10-point VS diamond studs for $199. And now the wheel, the major museum wheel, got to go. It's got to go. And I've got all the information waiting for you. So as you have questions on these and want to see them on the hand, you let us know. We tell you all about it, and out they will go. But they got no choice but to go out the door when they're not $79, $69, $59, $49, $39, or even $29.99. Our fancy intense yellow, which I think that'd be our 10th stone ever in that category. That is so major. 10th stone ever to get that intense label. And you see the difference. I mean, as soon as I had not looked at the bag, as soon as I put that up, I said, that's an intense. And it is, because you can tell the second you see it. It's beyond any of our other yellow diamonds you see here. And it's, you know what, no callers yet. I'll tell you what. Like I said, it's kind of tough when you're going back to back to back with these unbelievable values. It's like they continue to have to be better and better. This one says it's a size 4.5, so I don't think that's going to fit me. But it is not. But to give you an idea of the size here, yeah, I'm not a 4.5. I can squeeze a 5 on, but not a 4.5. So I just want you to see, though, from a distance, that gorgeous green element you have on that pearl all the way around. Sorry, I have a boo-boo. Those are the remnants of my very bad burn that was on my hand from last week. Oh, a little bit. It was mostly on the underside of my hand, thank goodness, but there's a little bit of the remnants of my bad burn there. Tell you what I'll do, guys. Anything you want in this wheel, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. This is the biggest aqua in the Sierra Santa Maria, and pink diamonds. You want a one-of-a-kind nobody ever dreams of having. I never even dreamed of putting that combination together, and I love it. I love it. It's not even $2,499. I'm going to need your calls. These are all one-onlys. They will go. We have 15 minutes left in the whole show. It is time to dial in. This is stunning. And 44 points in pink diamonds. The only thing that's going to top that is a carat 53 in pink diamonds, which is right there. The pinks wrap around the sides on either direction, and then you've got the white diamonds through the middle. I mean, how gorgeous, and what a perfect ring. If you're going to wear a ring on the outside index finger or the middle finger, that'd be a perfect candidate for that. Yeah, nobody's at $24.90. Okay, so here's what we'll do. And the show is here. Last hurrahs. There's the pink diamond triple band, pave domes, triple put together. These have obviously never been this low. I think that probably goes without saying. That's the obvious statement of the year. Now I just need to go lower to make sure they get out the door, and 2 great homes, and they're not going to be even. Watch this. I cannot believe I'm saying this about a fancy intense yellow. VS 63-point diamond. People have paid in our previous 9. We usually see a 2/3 of a carat like this stone. Usually goes for about $5,500. This one's already less than half. And that's your 63-pointer right there. Fancy, intense VS yellow diamond with 70 points in white diamonds around it in the 2-tone gold, as it is not even 24 or 23 or 22 or 21.99. You gotta call me. One-of-a-kind aqua, one-of-a-kind pink and white diamonds, one intense yellow, and then the nearly 13-millimeter Tahitian green. And they're not even gonna be 22 or 21. This is just sell them all out, get them gone. We'll show you more here in our last few minutes once this wheel is cleared to go. But they're not even $2,099. You gotta call. If you're waiting, you're missing out. How many times has that happened tonight? Where everyone's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then poof, it's gone. And they're all upset. This is your time to get in. Make it yours. Make them $1,999 for 60 seconds while they last. we got to go. It's that amazing museum caliber times 4. You got our best aqua. You got, again, these are the most pink diamond we've ever brought you in a ring at one time, is right there with your carat 53 just in pinks. So keep that in mind. Your total weight, guys, you don't see that. That's an unbelievable. It's like having 3 rings in one that all come together, and it looks like you bought them separately, and it looks like then you stacked them together, which is such a great look anyways. And remember, your total diamond weight on that band ring in the front is 230. So 230 in diamonds, pink and whites, majority is pink, and rose and white gold. They're all as is except for the aqua, although you're probably going to leave that as is. Which one? The intense. Isn't that something? That's going to be item number on that one, 5201. Let me try it out again. I'll put the pear shape pointing up this time. Kevin, let me know if that's confirmed and done. That's our 63-point intense yellow. So it is a VS, by the way. It's actually graded for clarity. It's graded for as an intense diamond, which gives you another level of color. It makes, if you had a regular yellow diamond sitting next to it, it would look just downright dull. This is that bright neon pop of color that's so amazing, and it is a wide band. I would go up a half a size on this one, please, for comfort. And it is a really well done two-tone. You've got the rose gold, or sorry, the yellow gold on either end here. That's with that braided texture. It's like a cable design. And then all the scroll work with your extra 70 points in white diamonds within it. So it's our last call. Kevin, let me know if you've got that yellow diamond so we can clear that or let it go to somebody else, because that is one that I know is going to get a lot of attention. It's our, if my count is correct, I'm keeping this little mental addition in my head of how many intense yellows we've had, and I think that's the 10th one ever in our history. So very impressive, and they're not usually that size. That's a nice big size at 63 points in the pear shape. So busy lines here. Let us know which one's gone. Jess, which one? The size of the yellow, 63 points. It's our, now Kevin, let me know if you have it, because we have a lot of people now who are all talking about the yellow. It's our 63-point pear shape. So the center, 63. All the white diamonds around it, and this continues to go wrapping around down the sides about 3/4 of the way. Which one for you? Of this one? Well, there is really no undergallery. It's just the gold goes all the way through, but it is, you got the yellow? All right, so the yellow is gone. I can't, if I'm not hearing it, yeah. Intense? You got the yellow? Who's got the yellow? Okay, so we had kind of like a 3-way tie. The yellow diamond is gone. Joyce, which one for you? Yes, that, look at the scroll work. It's impressive. Item number on the pink and the white is 1674. And take a look at how the inside is done there. Who's that? Hi, Eileen. Hi, how's she doing? Good, good. Thank you so much. Did you see that inside under gallery? Okay, hang on. Let's show it one more time, and then we'll try it on. It's 1670. That one, do you have this one? All right, so we're verifying on the pink and the white, and this is the inside, and then let me show it again on the hand. 153 in the pinks, all natural, of course, and then the white diamonds in the middle, 77 on the white. So 230 total. And an amazing, oh, it's such a smooth, like gliding way. Glides onto the hand because of all that really. Some under galleries are more open. Usually they're a little more open. This one's really creates, it was a, as you saw, kind of a larger kind of gauge in the scroll work. So it really does feel like it's kind of solid gold on the inside, which is why it just kind of glides on and off the hand. Very comfortable ring. Kind of looks like you took 3 different rings and stacked them, doesn't it? And it's only $19.99. So we're verifying on the pink and the white. Andy, let me know which one you're thinking about. Reminder, this is our major aqua. It's a 642 square cushion. Also have this, again, I know pearls, guys, pearls are not all just priced like white pearls. Little white seed pearls can be a couple of pennies. This is a major natural in color, also South Sea black Tahitian pearl, but it's not just giving you like a charcoal kind of color. Usually they're more like a deep kind of silvery gray tone. That's not that. That's the greens and the blues that are really described in the trade as like a peacock color. Yes. Let's try on the aqua. Aqua is going to be 5318. That one is actually, technically we can change the gold. I don't know if you would, because I think part of what makes it this unique, one-of-a-kind wow is the fact that it's the rose with the pink diamonds and the aqua, which is a 642 aqua, and then the pink diamonds are 44 points. So again, not as many as that band ring, but a lot of pink diamonds nonetheless, creating that halo around the stone, which is the square cushion, and that's in the rose gold now. Technically, it can be changed if you wish, but it might lose some of that really unique factor it has. I really like it. I normally would not put an aqua in rose gold, but because of the pink diamonds, that's what made that decision, and I think it works. I really think it works really, really well. This one's gone, it sounds like. We're down to the aqua and the Tahitian. The aqua is verifying, so we're checking on that one right now. That is just moments away, it looks like, from getting a home, and then we're down to our 12.7 millimeter natural South Sea Tahitian pearl, and that ring is 18 karat gold with a carat 30, yes. Under gallery. Well, it doesn't really need one because it's a basket. So the basket itself is going to come to that point where you see how there's that really lovely scroll and heartwork in the four sides of the basket. But then is really just, again, there's that rim of gold that's going to keep it elevated above the hand. That's part of the beauty of getting keeping the basket work open. That is not only a pretty design, but it's really functional as well to give that aqua a lot of light. Because this aqua is giving you some serious sparkle factor. I mean, if that weren't labeled, it might be safe to look at that and go, ooh, is that a blue diamond? It kind of has that type of color. It's a really strong saturated color for an aqua we don't usually get. We get more of that pale material typically. This is very strong, and then it's got all the pink diamonds. Really a beautiful, unique, one-of-a-kind ring. Nobody else is going to have a ring quite like that. And also 18 karat gold here and a 12.7 millimeter Tahitian. Exquisite color and a carat 30 in diamonds. So the aqua's verifying. I'm just going to bring up the information on that Tahitian so you can see it. I think that helps usually to see all of the details, and then here goes our wheel. So the show has been a near sellout. We have a couple of pieces left only. We've got the ruby in the bridge from earlier, which was our 245. Also have a really beautifully exquisite green chameleon, and that's about it. So if you have questions on either of those, let us know. We can always pop those in for another look. And then we're going to show you a really, really pretty yellow diamond piece. So aqua's verifying. You've got it. All right, so we're down to this one. So Tony, maybe just a moment or two with the graphics. 1161 is the item number here. And this is, you're actually seeing it looks like little texture. That's reflection. These are lights reflecting. This is an amazing stone. It's almost like a mirror finish, and it's not mirror finish gold, but it gives you almost this mirror-like iridescent finish. It's 1161. It's white gold only because it's actually 18 karat solid, and the wheel is almost sold out. So we just got one more to go here, and it happens to be maybe the rarest of them all. And that's saying something because it is up there with intense yellows, natural pinks, and a beautiful Sierra Santa Maria. So this could be the rarest of the bunch here. It's a 12.7 millimeter diameter on that stone, which makes it a huge organic gem. And then it has 130 in exquisite VS diamonds, wrapping around, all set in 18 karat gold. Really stunning. And even this almost twisted design on the sides, you see where one side just doesn't meet up flush. It does this little bit of extra wraparound design, which is really stunning. So that is also $19.99. Oh, quick necklace deal. I've got that dog tag I wanted to show you with the Kunzite emerald cut. That's really pretty. And it's a big markdown. So this one's going to find its way to a home. It's item number 5249. Show it to you next. We have 5 minutes left. So wow, time is really dwindling here. So if you have any last questions, of course, we're back tomorrow night to do it again. Same time, same place. That'll be 7 o'clock. Pacific. Take a look at this. This is my Kunzite, what I affectionately call the dog tag necklace, with a color like Kunzite, neon material right there. This will be our 545 Afghan Kunzite. I love the link design. Links are gold jewelry. I was reading a whole article last night about the trends we will continue to see in 2022. And there's some of the ongoing trends that we saw just sort of starting to begin in 2021. And there were 5. Only 5. One was baggy jeans. Not a trend I'll be partaking in. And then like the big oversized, drag on the ground, oversized mom jeans. Yeah, no. And then the one I really have always gotten behind is big chunky gold links. Big statement links. Guess what? That's the ongoing must have. Well, this incorporates that with the mirror finishing of a very large dog tag style, and then this is all a necklace. This is not a chain and a pendant. This is an entire necklace. There's your, I mean, I'm sorry, have you ever seen so much diamond cutting in a chain before? It looks like it's made of diamonds. It's our 545 emerald cut Kunzite, 84 points in diamonds. There's your lobster claw. And there are, check it out, 3 different adjustable lengths. So that'll be 16, 17, 18. Remembering, of course, even if you're not somebody who wears 16 inches, you may want to do that with this because this almost lariat Y style design is quite lengthy. So just to give you an idea, that's why you may want to start with the necklace a little higher because at the end of the day, it's got this kind of length, which if it'll sit and cooperate with me, it is about, 2.5 inches there from basically the start of your links to the base of the dog tag. So let me also show it up close, Tony, just to show them how this stone is because the stone is really important. So the pearl is here if you'd like it. Here's a closer look at the Kunzite just to really appreciate the mirror finishing of the gold, the emerald cut Kunzite. That's just a huge blowout. There's just so much going on in this necklace, and it's going to be actually 84 points in diamonds, so a lot going on there. And it's only one. We can actually change the gold. I think you're going to want to leave Kunzite and white gold when it's that color, but it's an option for you. This is no longer $39.99. Very first caller, out the door it goes. We have 2.5 minutes left in the show. I will make this less than $2 grand. Got to call early. I want to show it against the hand again just because it's so impressive but I wanted you to see the nature and the neon of that stone. This one's not even $2,000. Watch this one fly. And just think about what something like this costs just in gold alone. There's the back. Let me move it to the front. And I will make this for one caller only, not even $2 grand, not even 19, not even 18, not even 17. Oh my, 1777 first caller. That's it. And look at all that mirror finishing. This is a statement of the stone, the necklace, the diamonds, the styling. Let me show it on the neckline too if we have that available because it's already verifying. Take a look at that. Just another reference of the size here. And this is why you may want to start a little higher because it's got so much length after the fact. So loving that. Gorgeous styling there and all that mirror finishing to the dog tag portion. That's just a beautiful way. And then all rimmed in diamond pave. So back to the wheel or back maybe to the hand actually because that's probably the best perspective on it. So there it is. 1777. Let me know who's got it. There's only one. That's quite a value there. And I like that, again, you've got the links that meet up with the links that create that Y-style necklace, which is so chic. Very high fashion, very flattering as well to wear on the neckline, and a really special stone there that's just lit up and glowing. So our final call on the show, if you have any questions, we only have 2 pieces left from the show. Actually 3 now. We have the Tahitian, the ruby we saw earlier in the bridge, which is a 245, and the Chameleon diamond. That's all we have left from the show. So let me know if you need to see any of those again in the 48 seconds we have left. Here's that beautiful necklace. Let me know, Virginia, if you're getting this. If you have any questions about what you saw, those 3 pieces remain, and they all should be going. We'll show you one more time up close if I have time, or if it's already gone, holla. That's a really special piece. We're back again tomorrow night. Hope you can join us at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll have 3 big hours you do not want to miss. So join us tomorrow night. Thank you for being with us tonight for your Wednesday. We really appreciate you joining us. And thank you so much to everybody who shopped with us tonight. Call us with any questions you saw on the show. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. Have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. See you then. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us here at TVON. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Uh-huh. Are you talking about the 917 that was auctioned? Oh, really? Oh.